Hello, chat. Hello. I have just learned on launching this game that I can interact with it with a controller. So that's very exciting. That means I can move this microphone slightly closer to my face. Will I be making loud squawks this stream? I don't know. I don't know. Brr to you too, buddy. Brr to you too. Also, I have learned when I put it in this game for the game I'm playing that there's apparently RPG elements. Not sure what's up with that. Puzzle I expected. RPG? Enjoying the chill music? Well, hopefully this is a chill stream. As the plan. Is the plan. Whoop, whoop. And if we have to move the the Oliver cam around, I mean, there's a little potion back there. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out if this boy needs to go somewhere. Maybe we put him down here today. Maybe he's over here. Maybe. But without further ado, I feel like most people know that I'm alive. And live. Both. Wish I could nap as good as Oliver. I think everyone wishes they could be half as comfy as Oliver. Without further ado, I hit a new game. Once upon a time, there lived an odd little witch in an odd little house. Is the swamp talking to me? I guess it is. She spent most of her days tending to her odd little garden and resting in her odd little chair. On this day, however, her sleep is interrupted by an odd little noise. I think it is the lily pad? Oh no. Ah! Jesus Christ. Who's there? I get up. I wake up. Do I have like little bird toes? Oh, this is a jam. I'm comfy. Hold up, chat. It is a little loud. It is a little loud. We're gonna. No, that's incorrect. Try that again. We'll do like 40. We'll do like 40, I think. That sounds better. You devil! How dare you wake a young lady up from her beauty sleep? Shoo shoo! Get out of my house, you mindless beast! You're making a mess! With a swift... Oh, I got some hecatalon toes going there. With a swift kick in the rump, you boot the goat through the front door. Okay. Well. When did this place get so cluttered? Me, looking around at my room. I could have sworn I swept the hearth just yesterday. First things first, my old grimoire must be around here somewhere. New chapter, first things first. I got little toesies. Find your grimoire. Well, it sure looks like a grimoire. Ah! Here it is. It's lighter than I recall. Your grimoire contains all of your craftable recipes. You can open it at any time by pressing the Y key. Thank you, grimoire. Oh. Oh, and it tells you where to get it? Okay. Sure. Ingredients. Map. Yep. Hag's home! I can't believe they just outed me as a hag. All my recipes are missing! That damnable creature has chewed up all the pages of my book! Damn it. I knew I shouldn't have let jet lag in here. Where's my belt? I'll need it to carry my things if I'm to confront the beast. I must have left it in that trunk over there. I look in the trunk. Yep, that's a belt. Keeps items handy. AKA my hotbar. Very well. Okay. Impi nut. Thorny husk has stimulating proper release. I almost said simulating. Whether ground and consumed or simply stepped on. Ah, yes. I too step on... Okay, I'm going to stop that. Never mind, I'm going to throw it out on the internet. I was going to say I too step on my nuts. It doesn't quite work out, but, you know, there it is. Reedy twine. Tough plant fibers, roughly braided into a thin rope. Yep, checks out. Secret vine. Even the least likely of places, this tenacious ivy always finds a way. Always finds your way. Life finds a way. Oof, my poor back. How long was I napping for? I, too, also wonder these questions. A good dose of medicine ought to soothe these aching bones before I head outside. At least I have the recipe for my mending poultice. Press Y to mending poultice. Right. How do I, do I gotta, like... Oh, yeah, I haven't... Oh, they're just in the house because reasons. Hag shrooms, sure. And they're in an herb. Alright. Wait, I need another an herb. Here's an herb. I've done it. I craft. I have to hold the craft. Okay. I've done it. Use it. A drinky do. Oh. Go outside. Okay. I go up. I have to hold the go out door. Alright. Very well. Oliver, you being lewd? You being a cam whore? You step outside into a human marsh and immediately stub your toe on a twisted root. Ouch! Close your eyes for a wink and the next thing you know the whole yard's gone to the weeds. Somewhere in the distance you can hear braying through the dense bramble. Where'd that cross-eyed Billy get to? He could at least put those gnashes to good use on this lawn. Open your map with the select button to get a better look at your surroundings. Yep. That's a map. That's a map. That's a map. Man, we really lean heavily forward, don't we, huh? Secret vines. I will surely need these later. How much? Do I have like a... Okay, so ingredients I can just get infinite of. So noted. Pick up anything not nailed to the ground. Mine. There you go. Is that all you've got to say for yourself? The goat coughs up a disgusting hairball. Oh. Oh, yes. Hello. Hello. Can you hear me now? Apologies. It's been so long since I've used a mortal vessel. Yuck. There's dirt in its mouth. Oh, the beak is about to sneeze. There you go. I've sneezed. You can talk? Of course I can talk. Has your mind become so filled with cobwebs that you've forgotten your old friend? You wound me, madam. It's good to see you up and about. I was beginning to wonder if you'd ever awaken, though I suppose time flows strangely in this place. Anyway, I've come to collect. Do you have the amount we agreed upon? Amount? Amount of what? Oh dear, if you really don't remember, we should go over the contract details again. Down there. The goat nods its head towards the ancient stone gateway looming nearby. And just how am I supposed to get through that solid rock? You're the one who sealed it last. Take a closer look and I'm sure it will come back to you. Open your eyeballs with X button. Oh. Yep. Unveiling powder. Weakness. I see. Hydrated! Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Recipe learned. Unveiling powder. Don't underestimate your senses, my dear. You may be old, thanks, but you can see things others cannot. Hidden weaknesses lying below the surface. Ah, I can see it now. There are shallow runes etched into the surface of the stone, but they are too faint for me to read. A powder of unveiling ought to do the trick. If you hadn't made a snack of my book, I wouldn't have to retranscribe my recipes. I shall not be held liable for any losses or inconveniences incurred as the result of abyssal possession. Looking at my toes again. By inspecting objects and creatures, you can learn new recipes to craft in your grimoire. Can I look at the goat? I'll help you out. Trust me. Right. Craft the powder of unveiling. Look. I picked up all the goodies. I have done it. How do I, use the unveiling powder near the shrine door. I think it's her hand, not her toes? Nah, they look the same to me. They're the same. She could walk on her hands and they'd be her toes again. Boom. Easy. You spray a handful of the glowing powder onto the runes of the doorway. A cool blue light emanates from the glyphs. Envelops the entrance in its aura. You squint. Yep, I'm squinting. Attempting to discern the meaning of the letters, they appear to be in some obscure runic alphabet. What gibberish is this? It looks like it was carved by a frightened hen. It must be written in the umbral tongue. Allow me to translate. Well, what does it say? I cannot see. Unbelievable! What help are you then? I didn't come here to help, I came to collect. Now do something about this mop of hair, would you? Fine. I think I have some rusty old shears down in the garden. We go to the shears! Is this my garden? Some more twine and some rusty shears. Steel snips to cut through a surprising variety of things. Are they actually that rusty though? Snip. Can I snip anything? Is there any snippables? I snip. Okay. Whoa! I got two. I got double. Yeah, give me the free stuff. What's going on over here? Weakness shears. I'll come back to that. Come back to that. Good boy. There you go. I think that was not its eye. The hair. With much protesting and a nicked ear. Oh no. You shear away the clumps of dirty hair from the goat's eyes. Nah, much better. Oh my, were you always this grotesque, or is my memory failing me as well? Watch your tongue or I'll give it a good snip too. Now can you read the runes or not? Yes. A space beneath, she sleeps alone. Tokens given up to the unknown. Fires of four shall enroot the stone. Braziers burn and await the crown. Crone? Who's it calling a crone? And what are these tokens I'm to burn? Perhaps you ought to take a closer look with your eyes at those braziers. I'm looking. Frog slime. Dog hair, bird feather, frog slime. Oh, they were all different. And a shiny stone. I don't suppose you swallowed up any of those things while I was asleep. I don't think so, but feel free to sift through this creature's leavings if you want to be completely sure. However, there's a whole world outside this little swamp, you know. See that gateway over there, the one with the lovely green flame. The goat motions to the far side of your yard. I guess a brisk walk in the woods would do these creaky joints some good. Too much time indoors is bad for the humors. I'm going. Making my way down. Whoop. Snip. Oh yes, into the darkness. Very good. Snipping and tearing your shears make short work of the bramble. Spooky. I'm in. The space between. You cut your way through the remaining vines and suddenly step onto a cold stone dais. On the dais. Time seems to flow backwards, or maybe it speeds forwards. An oppressive, star-filled void stretches as far as you can see. Though there is no wind or sound in this void, a warm fall breeze and the chirping of birds seizes your attention. A doorway. Wait, I can pick this up? Hearthseed? Is there any other gubbins I can just pick up and jam into my pocket? No, doesn't look like it. Alright. To the forest! Oh! Ah! Okay, what's this? When thrown sharply against the ground, the seed will spirit you back to cozy comforts. Aww. Cozy. Alright. I got a twig. And an herb. An herb. What? The fuck is this? The fuck are you? A simple trap is what I need? Is that a fucking squirrel leaf? Leaf squirrel? Hello? You a gnome? Some kind of honking gnome? The woman spins on her heels so quickly she nearly hits you with her spyglass. Ah! No, that's my idea. Ah! You startled me! Can't you see I'm busy with my scientific research? Research? What is it you're looking for with that contraption? Why, the famed indigo-tufted forest lark. They're said to be native to this I'm sorry. Indigo? Lark? Now, I'm not saying they might be on your head, but native to this forest and this forest only. Have you seen one, perchance? You glance upward at the small blue bird perched atop the oblivious woman's head. I haven't, sorry. A shame. Well, it's never too late to open one's eyes to the wonders of the natural world. You never know what you'll discover. She points at a nearby woodland critter stuffing its cheeks with seeds. Take that squirrel, for example. Spend a few moments watching its behavior and you'll learn everything you need to know about it. Observation, eyeballs, is key. Now, if you don't mind, I wouldn't want to miss making an exciting new discovery. The blue bird glances vacantly at you before pooping on the brim of the woman's hat. Oh. I'm sure she's fine. I wouldn't worry about it. Can I look at you? Far away look in her eye as she looks upon the far away. True. Snap trap. Possesses an energy far outpacing its tranquil home. Frickin' squirrels. Frickin' squirrels. Can I make this? Oh, I need one of these. A wickerwork! Okay. Boop. I craft a wickerwork. And no, a snap trap. Why am I doing this? Says the Beake. Not really thinking about what he's doing. Oh my god! Okay. Chat, look away. Look away, chat. That was grisly. That was not what I thought was going to happen. Bird? Songbird. Enjoys eating seeds. I don't have a boomy zoomy. Oh no, I picked up a boomy zoomy. Oh no. Oh, little bird. Look, I don't know what I need from you, but go get it. Yeah? Yeah? Alright. I got its feather. Will I need more of these? Time will tell. I guess I better go talk to the lumberjack, huh? He was just kind of chilling out up there. Hey, dude. What's your deal? Kilnman! Is that a fat Gaston? No. Clearly it's a Kilnman. Never mind, it is. It is Gaston. Never mind. Evening, ma'am. Come to check on the pottery. I'm afraid I just fired the kilns up, so there'll be a while still. Pottery? Bah! I was just admiring that fine canine over there. You point to a scraggly-looking mutt patrolling the yard. May I give her a petting? Oh, you can try, but I wouldn't if you value your fingers. She's a touch bitey today, and doesn't much like people getting near the ovens. I have a way with animals. Surely if I can find eyeballs, something to calm her down. I look. Soporific morsel plus shears. What? I'm going to put her to sleep? I need a... What the fuck? I need a lot of stuff that I definitely don't have. Are you gonna, like, nibble on me if I go up here and, like, start rooting around? Could dig that out some coals with the right tool. Empty jars. Sure. Sure. Is it trowel? Do I understand how to trowel? Is trowel a thing I understand? Don't bite me! No! Gold coins. Nice. Suitable for currency. Clay. Sure. It's gonna bite me! Ah! I'm leaving. I'll come back to you. Wait, is there secrets? Has a nippy hound like Gaston, and every inch is covered in hair. Long dry well. The darkness below seems ideal for slimy creatures. Oh yeah? Wait a minute. Slimy creatures, you say? But what is my blue man having a conniption over? Bloomin'? Bloomin', are you okay? Oh man! Ah, jeez! I don't know about this! You tap the man's shoulder and he nearly tumbles headfirst into the well. Oh. Ah! What's the matter with you? I could have fallen in! Then perhaps you shouldn't be leaning over the edge like some wobbly stalk. What's so interesting down this well, anyway? Well, my grandpappy used to tell me that people drop all sorts of treasure down there, just waiting for someone to dig it up. Got myself a trowel and thought I'd give it a right go, but the rope's out, and it looks awful dark and damp. I get goosebumps just thinking about all the ghoulies that might be lurking down there in the shadows. Ever consider that those ghoulies might get goosebumps thinking about you, lurking up here in the sunlight? No, not really. Not sure if that makes me feel any better about them, actually. Maybe the business of treasure hunting isn't for me after all. Here, why don't you take my trowel? I don't think I'll be needing it. You can go down in the well and see those ghoulies yourself. He offers you a small trowel. It looks like it's never been used. I shove it up my butt. The old well is deep and dark. You might be able to climb down into it, but the rope has long since rotted away. A cool breeze wafts up from the darkness. I twine it. You toss a length of strong homemade rope down into the darkness. It seems like it should support you without much fuss. Hooray! Are you gonna be okay, dude? It's okay. It's okay. Breathe. Breathe, sir. Breathe. You're okay. I don't think I can talk to him. I go into the well. I fall into the well. Can I rearrange my, my stuff, my guff, my goof stuff? There, sure. Okay, we got some coin. Coin? What's this? Can I do anything about these rocks? Clay deposit. Should contain a few useful handfuls. Sure. Froggy! 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 I need a catching net! How do I net? Can I make a net? I don't understand how to net. No, I need frog slime! So that I can learn why I'm in debt. Well, I'm getting oodles of clay, which will be useful later, TM? Okay. Coins. Clay. Coin clay. Okay. I don't suppose this has got a bug net in it. Alright, I'll go fuck myself. Unknown. Oh, it's supposed to wait. Empty jar. I got empty jar. Da 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 da! Level up. Okay. Nice. Ooh. What are you? Cozy burrow for a creature who prefers to be left alone. Chat, we found me in the video game. Plus shiny rock. I like shiny rocks. It's me in the video game. Hi. Something stirs inside but does not emerge. You wanna... Well, the best way to get me to leave my dark cozy nook is to leave food out. That'll get me out. Can I make this? No, I need mushies. Where does one find mushies? Put some coffee out? True. Coffee would also help. You'd have better luck with food, but coffee is a good way as well. I agree. Froge. And that's just more... Yeah, that's just more water. I wonder if they're going to let me keep my... my potch of Stiff. Can I talk to you again, or are you permanently in concerned worry mode? Asking for a friend. Anything hiding in the trees? No. Alright. Well. Nut. Well, we do need the nut so that we can snippity snap. Okay, but we got the trowel, so... Chat? I thought that was actually Cole running away from me for a second. Okay, well, we'll be back for that, I guess. Not really sure what that was about, but, it happened. There's a little sprite. I dug up his home, and he had a lovely time of it. We got a stick. We got a, Let me in! Where are the mushrooms at? Chat, we need mushrooms. I can't help but feel like I'm about to tumble head first. Every single time I look at my character running left or right. Forward, up and down, fine. Left, right, falling over. Oh, that was just a bird. Never mind. That's just a bird. Oh, there's... Okay, the bird there, boy. This is... Impine nuts. Oh, got an lumberjack. Oi, you there! Give me a hand, would you? With what? You seem to have everything under control. These stumps aren't going anywhere. My darn useless son was supposed to help me, but he wandered off again. Probably to go bother frogs and eat bugs or some such nonsense. Anyway, I need help clearing away some of these dead logs. It's late in the season. Wood is starting to rot. Just be careful of the purple mushrooms that sometimes grow inside. Oh, yeah? They'll make you powerful sleepy if you're breathing the spores. As much as I do love poisonous fungi, I'm not much of a lumberjack. Nonsense. Anyone can experience the joys of splitting a fine stump. Dude ain't got a nose that's a beak. Yeah, it's up there. Here, my boy won't be missing his hatchet. The woodsman spins a sharp-looking hatchet in his hands and thrusts the handle at you. Okay. A chomp. Smash. Okay. I would dig that up, but, yeah. Bam! Ooh. Lathe cap, huh? Lathe? Leave? Oh, we got some boom nuts down here. Hello? Squirrel. Burb squirrel. Whoop. And herb. We got anything weird over there? Nope, just bird. Just a burp. We don't need to worry about none of that. We did the burp. Now, chat, you may be wondering, Beake, you crazy person that needs to gather up everything that he sees sparkling on a screen. Do you really need to gather all this? And the answer is no. However, it's sparkly, ergo, I must interact with it, because that's just how I do. So anyway, I'm gonna go put Gaston's dog to sleep. Because I'm a psycho? Question mark? Possibly? Throw. What kind of throw are we looking at though? Snip, snip. There you go. Good dog. Pat, pat. There's a good pupper. There's a good pupper. Alright, frog slime. How do I don't have... I can't craft a net. I need to find someone capable of giving net. I need a net positive. I think there's a little bit down and right that I can still check out. Net some knowledge. That's the right way to go about it, chat. Hey, you still wigging out? Why are you so concerned, buddy? What's wrong? This frickin' Thumbelina? Catching net. Fairy. Checks out. Firefly. Also net. Flower petal. What? Flower petal? Okay. Sure. Any other flower petals in this mess? Not actually looking that hard. What's... The Stag! Commissioned by him, and of course, promptly forgotten. Talk to Lumberjack again? Maybe. Maybe he'll tell me where his son is, and his son's, like, off catching something or another. Mr. Lumberjack. Get to chopping! Well, I guess there is one down here. Alright. Is that... Alright. Seems fine. Get chopping! Chopped all the wood in this wood, would do it again. That's a lot of wood. Alright, well, maybe I go back to Gaston? Do you have anything new? What are you watching me for? Watch the birds? I watched the birds! I caught one! I made a trap and it jumped up and ate the bird. How you doing, Gaston? You doing good? You find my dog a treat yet? Yeah, I did. I guess we could go back into the well. I wouldn't oh, you would disintegrate your hands at that point. Okay, well, I mean... I guess I could... just... you know... be a psycho. Okay. Sure. The only other thing I can think is that in the well there's, this is not the way to the well. In the well is the me. There's the me in the well. Hello! Alright, well, we know a frog will pop out eventually TM. Did it, in fact, say I needed a net for the frog? I feel like it did. Open! Wait, can I just... Unga bunga? I cannot unga bunga. Unfortunate. Give me these shiny rocks. Hey. Well, unfortunately, the shiny... I can't, like, place anything in front of it. I can't pay it. Because that'd be easy. Frog needed a net. Frog! Yeah, nothing I can... I can't craft nothing. Okay, clay and the embers are needed for jars, and I did... Somehow, using jars of water, that's a bit weird. That's pretty weird, chat. Oh my goodness. Oodles of frogs down here. Unfortunately... Make food for the critter in the cave? Yeah, I can't put down just raw. I'd have to make a soporific version of it, but I do have the means to do that. I'm also gonna craft some... Oh! Alright. We're gonna get some more water. There's no way around this, like, gate. I'm not seeing anything anyway. There's no, like, sneaky... No. Alright, well. There you go, bud. This is for you. No? Not feeling it? Alright. We tried, chat. We tried. Ooh. Nope, that's nothing. Hello, Frog. Frog, you really don't want to just come with me? I don't think there's anything we've missed. I can't... My goodness, talking to this guy is whack. Catch his breath for a moment. Quite uncomfortable with the well before him, but can't bring himself to look away. Right. Wait. Oh, this is just a log. Oh my goodness, there was... Loaded! Can I, like, hop this fence? Can I escape? Hello? Hello? Different goodies back home? There is a thought. I'm escaping? Time to go home. Time to go home. Have a little shippy-doo. This isn't home. This is the portal to home. Hello? Okay, there's the reeds. But I could get the secret vines before. And there's just some mushrooms up here. Going through the gateway. I mean... There wasn't one in the... in-house, was there? If there's a net in here, I'm gonna be big sad. Hello! Any interactables? Where's my cauldron? Nope. Apparently not. Apparently not, chat. I might do a zoom out of the, do a zoom outy thingy. There. Oh. Oh. Wait, I can go north? Wait, can I go north? Game? You bamboozling me? I don't believe you. There's no way north right now. But you are telling me that there's Frosias down here. Froge? What the frick? Ragamuffin. Oh, lady, what's with that great stinking pot on your head? I would ask the same about all those stinking frogs in your trousers. Ah, you're just jealous. The boy fumbles between trying to wrangle all of his frogs and swiping ineffectually at wayward flies with a shoddy-looking bug net. Juggling a little more than you can handle, eh? What exactly are you hoping to accomplish flailing about like that? I damn me frogs hungry, so I'm gonna catch some of those fireflies and feed them. Takes another wild swing, missing his target entirely. Why don't you let me take a few of those frogs off your hands for a moment? That would let you swing that net properly. Oh, I see how it is. You're after me precious prizes. Well, how about I give you the net and you catch me some fireflies? Then maybe I'll think about trading you one of my froggies. The boy waggles the net in your face. I take the net. Thank. I'll swing. Is that a rogue mushroom? Chad, I think I just watched a rogue mushroom. Ooh. I'm sure there's nothing weird or problematic about me capturing a fairy. Probably. Okay. So that was a real hagshroom, but this is a changeling root, apparently, is what that was. You know, I'm pretty alright with this whole murdering thing. Well, these hoppers aren't going to stick around with empty bellies. Faster you catch them fireflies, faster we can eat. I mean, the frogs can eat. Right. The boy holds out empty jars with holes poked in the lid. Well, here's 5 fireflies. There you go. The boy shakes the jar, rattling the captured insects like pennies in a piggy bank. Yikes. Oh, these nice and juicy lads are going to feast tonight. Now, about our deal, you agreed to trade me one of your pets there. What deal? I don't remember making no deal. The frog squirms out of the boy's overalls and plops down by his feet with a wet slap. Dang it! There goes Slippery Pete! He takes a clumsy swipe at the amphibian, but the creature squeezes out of his grasp and bounces into the underbrush. Ah, shucks! I never liked him anyway. If you can catch him, use your tool. He's all yours. All right. Come here, Slippery Pete. Frog slime, blue feather, shiny stone, dog hair. That's all I need for those Brazils. I should head back home now. I'll waddle on home. With the power of waddling. Waddle, 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 waddle. And I'm stumbling to the left, stumbling to the right. I have expected to come back and the portal to be, like, closed. And it's like, okay, your adventure begins. Make your way back home. Figure out what the goat wants from you. And the goat just, like, screams at me again. It's a very screamy goat. It awaits the offering. Shiny stone. Wait, how am I burning a shiny rock? You drop the stone into the basin with a resounding chiming sound. Fractures trace across the pebble before it cracks open and a cold green light swallows it within its flames. Yeah, sure, that makes sense. The slime. You gently squeeze the globs of wet slime from your satchel into the basin. The mucus bubbles and pops before cold flames reduce it to a fine, odorless ash. Well, at least it don't stink. Dog hair. The dog hairs take a moment to fall from your fingers, fluttering down into the basin one by one. The fur bristles into foul-smelling coils before erupting into a cold, green flame. Cold? Flame. I don't know about that one, Chief. That's pretty weird. Feather! I like how they just actually deleted the rocks in front of the door. A strong force pulls the feather down into the large basin like a magnet. It bursts into a bright flash of light as cold flames engulf its essence. The emerald flames of the braziers play strange shadows across the stone doorway. You watch as fingers of shadow crawl up the rock face and crack open the solid granite like stale bread. The stone crumbles away into darkness, revealing a yawning stairway descending down into the cold earth. After you, madam! Yeah. Cowardly goat. It's magic, you dingus. You're a dingus! You didgeridungus? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Am I evil? Encased inside a gilded crystal coffin lies the body of a young woman. Though she sleeps in an enchanted slumber, her ageless features express a deep sadness. And kissable lips! The sound of cloven hooves echo against the marble floor as the goat comes to your side. Quite something, isn't she? Do you remember bringing her to me? I brought her to you? Why? Who is she? I haven't the faintest idea. All I know is you brought her lifeless form to my doorstep and begged me to save her soul. Save her from what? And why is she asleep? How long have I been sleeping for that I've forgotten all of this? Why, from the 12 wicked souls whom you said wronged her life. Villains who deceived her and cheated her and broke her spirit. And as we agreed, here she will sleep until our contract is fulfilled. Until you bring me those 12 wicked souls. What? I remember no such contract. Our pact is binding regardless of what you do or do not remember. At the goat's words, you feel something hard and dark locked away in the depths of your heart. It speaks the truth. And just why should I do your bidding? Seems like a lot of bothersome trouble to me. What do I care about some sleeping beauty? Bring me the 12 souls, and I will release the sleeping maiden from her slumber. Our agreement will be fulfilled. Who knows, in time you may even remember why you brought her to me in the first place. Or you can simply return to the comfort of your little hovel, where you will waste away until the weeds grow so thick that not even your shears will be able to cut you free, and your mind will stay as empty as that grimoire of yours. But it is a big decision to make so hastily. Why don't you sleep on it? A heavy weight fills your marrow. Your eyelids flutter, barely able to stay open. That's when I had some coffee. Oh. Tasty, delicious coffee to keep my eyes open. Oh, what have you done to me? I can't stay awake. Blah. She didn't have enough coffee. Eh? Eh? And in reality, I had accidentally eaten the soporific morsel. Hello? Mr. Goat. Oh, there he is. Good morning! I trust you've made up your mind. Will you collect the souls I've asked for? Would you prefer to stay stuck in this festering swamp? Alright, alright! I turned into Marge there for a second, I'm sorry. No need to get your horns in a twist. I'll do as you ask. You haven't given me much choice. Splendid! As it happens, I can already sense the first 4 souls we see. 2 are in the forest, another in the swamp to the north, and the last in the fields to the south. Could you be more specific? Near a shapely stump, perhaps inside a tree with a face, by an overgrown mushroom grove? What do I look like, a compass? Now get out there and look for yourself! Oh. Oh. Okay. Press to view. The bear, the ox, the leech, and the snake. Ominous. Very ominous. You, Alright, well. Hey. You're not done collecting my souls. Well, it always bodes well that I've, made a deal with the devil or a similar entity. Also, can I make, these? I can make 2 of these. Good. Good. Very good. Snip. Snip, snip. I'm gonna need more than petal dews. I guess when they say north and south, they don't necessarily mean my north or south? I think. Maybe? Do they mean north and south in the darkness? In the darkness. Or maybe they just want me to go to the forest first. In general. Maybe. Well, I suppose one of them's that thing in the well. What are the odds that the thing in the well just wants to be left alone, you know, like, for realsies? Okay, chat. First, we're going to the bottom right. You might be asking, Beake, you crazy lard muffin, why are we going down the bottom to the right? Because that's where the stag statue was, and that's where a bunch of, like, fairies and crap were. And I'll come back to that. I'll figure out that madness later. Because I want these. Flower petals be good, yo. I don't actually know if I need fireflies either, so I'll just, you know, take these and stuff them up my ass. Alright, let's, I guess we'll unpack whatever's happening here. Quartermaster with a crash cart. Yep, that's problematic. I agree. Oh, hello there. Sorry, I think I managed to get most of this debris off the road. Looks like you've made a fine wreck. What on earth happened to your cart? Yes, well, you see, I was sent on a very important mission by order of my captain, the bear. The bear, you say? What sort of mission? It's my job to make sure the lakeshore campus was stocked with provisions, but most importantly, a steady supply of honey for the bear's favorite mead. I was on my way back from the apiary with a cart full when a deer or something darted out of nowhere, jostled my poor mule so bad she broke her bridle and ran off. My own heart nearly leapt out of my ribcage, piled the darn cart right into the ditch, she did. Now every barrel is smashed, and I can't bring myself to report back empty-handed. The bear will have my guts for garters. I'm sure of it. This bear sounds like quite a brute. Oh, you don't know the half of it. He doesn't get his honey mead, heads will roll. Maybe you could lend me a hand. I can't very well put this broken cart back together. No, nothing like that. But could you take a message to the sergeant of Lakeshore Camp? He's a reasonable fellow. Let him know what happened, and maybe he can get me out of this bind. You can get to the Lakeshore Camp if you follow the road to the northwest of here. I need to stay with the cart and assess the damages. Oh, dear. Open your journal to view quest objectives. You've encountered a new chapter. It's a bear. Hey, dude, you just gonna tell me to, pull for street. Wait. You! Come with me! I don't know what I need you for yet, but I know sometime in the future I will need you. Come with me if you want to leave. Alright, I guess I'm going northwest to encounter a captain. Will this way be open now? It is. It is! Okay. Lakeshore Path. Yep. Meow. Very well then. Oh. How you guys doing? I think I found chat. Based on that aim. Well, take me a little quick sip of coffee. Hey, where you think you're going? Dingus and Dongus, good. Yeah, no soldiers all outside Lakeshore Camp. Get out of my way. I have urgent news of your quartermaster. I need to speak with your sergeant. Urgent? Only thing that's urgent is the line for the latrine, or if the captain has had his drink. Why, right, Captain Byers in a rock foul mood. Can't come in unless you want good thrashing. The guard almost has to shout over the clattering din coming from inside the camp. Oh, I heard him. I was dangerous in there. Wouldn't have the heart to let a frail old granny like you know that beast. One guard turns to the other with a conspiratorial shrug. Yeah, but who are we to say was good for her hell? Oh, yeah, you're right. Might be able to convince to look your way if we was fairly compensated. Right, fairly compensated, of course. We'd be sticking our necks out after all. The guards hold out their hands expectantly like children begging for candy. Here, I have three shiny coins. You carefully press 3 heavy gold coins into the palm of the waiting god. There, I expect you two can divide them evenly amongst yourselves. Oh, I just fucked these people for life. Right, 1 for you and 2 for me. What, you mean 2 for me and 1 for you? I'm the one who does all the real gardening around here. You still owe me for that game of dice you lost. You cheated, mate. Give me them coins. The two guards fall into fisticuffs and roll into the bushes, leaving the gate to the camp wide open. Well, there goes chat. Bye, chat. Oh. Oh, mending poultice. Okay. Blood. Okay, I have mending poultice and blood. Unconscious soldier, unceremoniously face planted by the bear's furious swipes. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Large, ferocious soldier with many a self-aggrandizing story to tell. He's a real bear when he doesn't get what he wants. True. This one might be faking it, but he's very convincing. Yeah. Trembling soldiers. Can't decide which is more dangerous, abandoning his post or standing this close to the bear. Oh. I see. Doing his job, but doesn't seem that happy about it. Uh-oh. As you cautiously approach, the bear drains the last of his enormous tankard and smashes it against the head of a nearby soldier, knocking the hapless man to the ground. And then I walloped them just like that. So next time I catch any of you cowards turning tail, I'll skewer you like a fish and leave your guts for the gulls. Suddenly noticing that his drink has gone dry, the bear bellows to the skies. More mead! You yellow-bellied worms, more drink! Bring me my delicious honey mead! The soldier taking cover nearby exchanges nervous glances at each other, none wanting to confront the bear. There is no more honey mead. The bear wipes a strand of drool from his sagging lips, and his bleary eyes slowly focus on you. A mocking smirk splits his face as he waves at you with his giant spiked mace. Say, now that's a funny-looking helmet, soldier. I ever tell you the time I crushed the bucket-headed barbarians of the Western Mountains? You decide now is a good time to leave the bear to his ramblings, rather than make yourself an unfortunate prop in his war stories. The bear kicks an empty tankard at you as you retreat back into the camp. That's wrong. Go get me more mead, you good-for-nothing slaggard. Oh. I'm very attacked. Ooh. Noisy boy. Hey. Take cover! I agree. Alright, and these guys are just going around checking things out. And here's a little snipper. A little tidbit snip. And this guy's different, so I assume he's the one. The frenetic-looking officer shouts hurried orders at whoever will listen, but most of the camp soldiers are busy cowering or knocked out cold. Man the gates! You over there, secure the perimeter! We just need to hold out a little longer! Sir, we're running out of men! Where's that damn shipment of honey? You step over an unconscious footman to address the man in charge. I might be able to answer that question. Who let this old bat into the camp? Oh, wrong voice. Who let this old bat? I don't know his name. I did his voice once and it's gone now. I found your quartermaster. He's having a bit of trouble on the road. I'm afraid your shipment isn't going to be here anytime soon. What? Oh, curse my rusty breeches! I don't like the idea that his breeches are rusty because I think that means he pissed himself. Without the honey and other supplies, we can't make the honey mead! The bear's going to flatten the whole camp when he finds out. The camp looks half flattened already. What's all this ruckus about? Well, the bear is the greatest warrior there ever was, which is grand and all when we're fighting the enemy, but once we set up camp, he likes to use us poor sods as playthings to reenact his conquests. And the only thing the bear loves as much as fighting is drinking. Guzzles up so much honey mead, we have to brew it right here in the camp, just to keep up. He points at a squat-looking device tucked near some tents, a portable brewery. Nice. Without that shipment of ingredients, I don't see how we will ever calm the bear down. He'll smash us all into paste before the sun sets. Let me take a look at this brewery of yours. If the bear isn't so in love with brawling and boozing, then perhaps it's time he received a dose of his own medicine. I'm looking. You inspect the brass contraption. A tank here, a hopper there. The bitter smell of alcohol is infused into the well-worn metal. Despite the needlessly complicated dials and tubing, at the end of the day, the brewery is really just a fancy cauldron. Oh. This is simple enough. I should be able to concoct just the potion for your troubles. The rattled sergeant shrugs his shoulders at you. Sure, if you think it'll help, but you'll need to fuel the darn thing first. The supplies are a mess, so you have to figure it out on your own. You open up the brewery to inspect its complicated innards. Oh. You snap kindling into pieces and scatter it to the bottom compartment of the brewery. Should be enough fuel for the job. You open up. I need more water? And a cinder box. I don't suppose this is a cinder box. Spoilers. It wasn't a cinder box. Can I just get water from, like, here? You know? Or are you actually gonna make me go and, doodly-dee. Doodly-dee. Can I just, you know... No? Like, you're gonna make me, like... Wait, can I craft a cinder box? I can craft a cinder box. Cinder box! Unfortunately, I need to go back to the well, because that's the only spot I've seen water. Because, I don't know, magic. Because magic, chat, magic! Do-do-do-do, do-do-do. To the well! To the well! Do-do-do-do. In the whip. Useful against dryads, it said. Did it say that? Useful against dryads. Oh, so it did. Alright. Collect. Well, I mean, I do feel like being set on fire is probably the weakness of a sentient tree. So, you know, they're not wrong. They're definitely not wrong. Alright. So let's go see. I'm wondering if they'll want me to make soporific brew again. Because I feel like they're probably going to want me to make soporific brew again. Hello, I'm back. Good luck not getting crumped. Jaws of water. You slosh cool, clear water into the brewery's main tank. Not the best base for potion brewing, but you want to preserve that honey mead flavor. True, 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 true. Cinder box. With the heat of the cinder box, you set the stove chamber of the brewery alight. We'll bring the tank to a boil. With a hiss of steam and the sounding of boiling water, the rattling brewery is ready for the next step in the process. Of course, we'll need some honey for the mead. That quartermaster said he was coming back from the apiary in the fields, so I best try there. Then I'll need a proper magical binder and a token of the bear to seal the spell. Something in this cap ought to do the trick. Wrong. The frothing basin of the brewery stands ready for the right ingredients. Honey, metamorphosis, elixir, torn teddy. Recipe learned, metamorphosis. What? Dryad fruit, bug ichor. Changeling. Well, the changeling root was from the crazy mushroom. Bug ichor? Bug ichor. Was there a teddy bear in this camp? I don't remember seeing a teddy bear, but maybe I overlooked it. Oh, wait. I can go up in here. This guard's moved. Captain's tent. Through the open tent flap, you catch the glimpse of pillaged trinkets and treasures scattered about the spacious interior. You surmise that one of these precious objects might contain enough magical essence to use as a token of the bear. Your eyes have only a moment to linger upon the giant fur-lined bed before a hand pulls the door flap shut. The sergeant gives you a disapproving glare as he ushers you away. Hey, you can't just go in there. This is the bad person in the tent. You know the kind of hell would break loose if you found someone's been snooping. Don't worry, I'll be careful. It seems like your men are keeping him distracted anyway. You glance over at the bear as he tosses aside a soldier like a sack of potatoes. No way, no how. If you think this is bad, just wait till I find out that there's no more honey made. If you're so afraid of that stomping brute, why don't you just slip away into the night? Surely it would prolong your life a little. And abandon all my friends? We soldiers gotta stick together. It's our only chance. If only there was some way to stand up to the bear. A thought seems to cross the sergeant's mind as he notices the potions and baubles hanging about your belt. Say, you're good with magical doodads and warships, right? What if you made some sort of protective charm or talisman? Then I could maybe have a chance against that monster without getting my head shoved in. If I make you a protective talisman, will you let me into this tent? I suppose I wouldn't have much to worry about if you did. Oh, Wicked gemstone, protective Talisman, magic paste. Okay, well I need 2 of these. Okay. What was... Rodent lard. Definitely don't have that. Alright. Can I do these? Dragonfly wing. Jar of milk. Dog hair. I don't suppose... What are the odds that that dog's still just chilling out? Did I only need the 1 dog hair for that? Yeah, just the 1 dog hair. Mr. Doggy! Are you there, Mr. Doggy? Dear Gaston, is your dog asleep? No, your dog is not asleep. Luckily, I made this. Snip. Alright. That's a good pupper. Pat, pat. Alright. Well, it stands to reason to me that I probably have to go back down here, because if he got bamboozled down here, then maybe the apiary is just past him, right? Fieldway path. I don't know if this is where I want to be, but this is where I'm going. Hello! Are you anything? Are you new? I found grain. Lots of grain. Hey. Good idea! Good eye! Okay. Are you different? Crow. Okay. Can I, yeah, I need... I'm gonna get like that. Okay. Eh? Alright. Come on, Crow. Come on over. Oh. Alright. You got anything new on you? Crow's foot. Checks out. Alright. Digestive tech. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Do I need turkey shit? Lazy grass. Now that's what I'm talking about. Way to the apiary. Oh, I needed to come up here apparently. Oh, I don't want turkey shit. Chad, I don't need it. I don't want it. Ugh. Hello? I need some honey. Heidi-ho! I'm afraid we're closed for the season. Closed? But I need some of your honey right away. Sorry. Our supplies were cleaned out just a little while ago. Funny little man with a cart. You just missed him. Yes, I've just met him. He's the quartermaster for the bear, but he had a bit of an accident on the road. I need to collect some more honey for the lakeshore camp. The bear? Well, that explains why the quartermaster purchased so dang much. I heard that lumbering bully would steal the nectar from lava if it'd suit him. My poor bees have already worked themselves half to death for that order, and they don't have any honey left. What about what's that in your hands? What's in your hands, Mr. Beekeeper? I wish I could do something to help you, but the only honey left in the entire apiary is Her Majesty's personal reserve. Majesty? Why, my sweet spring flower, the jewel of my crown, the golden sun of my... Yes, yes, get on with it. Get on with it. My beloved queen, she's as lovely and she is wise and resides over her flowered kingdom. Yikes! A shrill voice, oh no, pierces the meadow and sends us chills down your spine. Slave! Where is my dinner? I order you to bring me the finest sunflowers! Right away, my love! And make it pretty this time! I don't want another one of your dandelion bouquets, like some common wasp! And here I thought we weren't doing book festivals today? I know, right? Yes, my sweet! I think I'd better have an audience with this queen myself. Yes. Yes. that a... Full of bees, devoid of honey. Can I not... Wait, where did... There. Generally well-mannered, but can be quite hostile when irritated. Well, then I won't irritate it. Okay, free jar. Jar plus 20. Okay. What's this? Flower petal? Good. Those are good. I like flower petals. Flower petals are very primo. Uh-oh. Ow! Fuck. How'd he fucking hit me? Like, yeeted that stinger. Hi. The regal insect looks down her curled nose at you scornfully. That fool beekeeper is supposed to stop the rabble from trampling my delicate garden. Good help is so hard to find, isn't it? And I suppose you've come to lend a hand. No, I don't think so. What do you want, little beetle? You seem like a very busy woman, so I won't waste your time. I need honey, your best honey. She tilts her long neck back and lets out a buzzing laugh. Do you think I will simply give my carefully cultivated riches to just any commoner? Do you have any idea how much time and energy is spent managing this colony? Everyone always wants something, but no one ever wants to work for it. In a rustle of petals, the beekeeper comes running over, holding out an assortment of beautiful prairie flowers. My darling sweetheart, I offer you the finest meadow flowers. I hope you find these to your liking. Is this marigold? You wax-brained fool! You know I despise the stuff. How many times must I repeat myself? Get out of my sight! All of you! My love, I have wronged you! Let me try again! You follow the beekeeper a short distance away, while he busies himself picking more flowers. She seems to be in a foul mood. Does she always treat you like this? Well, yes, but it's really usually my own fault. Sometimes when she really gets her venom up, a little bit of smoke and soothing herbs calms her right down. Smoke, you say? I'm sure I could come up with something to even out her mood. Royal incense recipe. Fumes fit for a queen. Okay. Open hive. Okay. If her size and countenance were not indication of her status, the tiny crown sits atop her bristly head. Right. Right. What? Smoke pellet? Witch spice? Smoke pellet. Strike against hard surface to produce long-lasting smoke, useful against skeet it! Wait, but that needs froge! I didn't think I'd need froge. Can I make the spice? We can spice. We can at least do a spice. So there is that. Alright. Well. Back to the well, chat. You little shits. Get out of here. Go on, get out of here. You think, should I explore this zone maybe? Or should I just take care of the apiary stuff immediately? I guess I'll just... I don't know. I don't know! Probably one thing at a time, so otherwise I'm gonna, you know, get lost and confused. Dude, you can stop looking in the well. Zone probably has other stuff you'll need for progression elsewhere. Yeah. Checks out. No. No froge. Froge? Nope. Shiny rock, though. Froggy! Froggy, 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 froggy! No frog. Frog? Is this going to be like the first time I came down here and I'm just not going to see any frogs whatsoever? Froggy! This is still here. Might as well just get one water just to get that off my hotbar. No. Well, I got 2 frogs, but I think it was 3 for the thing. Hi. Hey, little bud. Okay. No, no. Alright. And then the soporific, which I can make. Thanks to the water that I picked up. Nice! Alright. So now we can stank her up. But I still need... You know, I'm gonna go check that, while we're in this zone, I'm gonna go check out the mushroom house. You know what I mean, mushroom house. Was right here. Eh. Just get all these little flying shits out of here. You? No. You? No. Surely there's more. Okay. You. No. Oh, yeah? Most mushrooms don't do this much wiggling. I agree. Got him. Okay. And that'll let me... No. Right. Right. The dragonfly... Were there dragonflies in my swamp? My swamp! Also, I need to get the milk. And the dog... Wait. Eh. I thought I got dog fur. Did I already... I guess I already used the dog fur, huh? What did I use? Am I daft? Am I the brain bad? Okay, I need... Give me all this. Okay. And I need to dig up... Blah, 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 blah. That made sense in my head. Don't worry about it, Jack. There you go. Alright. Okay. We go in the well. Okay. We make 2 of these. We get oodles of water. We praise the sun. We make another soporific. Another meaty dew for the sleepy dew. On one hand, I don't want to just run around like interacting with every single thing because they do respawn fairly quickly. But at the same time, I'm like now going, oh god, I need to pick up everything. Everything. Wait, I never picked up the dog hair, I only snipped it. That's why I'm having a brain fart. That's a special kind of dumb Beake. You was special. What is back there that's doing me a concern? Nope, come back. I never know if I'll need you. So unfortunately for you, I need your assistance. Come here, you. Come back! Okay. Unfortunately, dryad fruit. Dryad fruit. I ain't seen no dryad. I ain't seen no snickering kerschnoodling. Hey, there any kerschnicker or schnoodlings over here? Any of you seen a dryad? Hmm? No? We can go fuck up the bee, though. I will give this game something. I do enjoy the... Hopper! Ah! I do enjoy the way the characters are developed and interact with each other. And the music is very cozy. Very cozy music. Okay, do I need to talk with her or him? Or the beekeeper is concerned himself with the floral arrangement. Reasonable. Do I just put it down and call it a day? Get fucked. You sneak! Do you honestly believe your little puff? Smoke can't. She fans herself lightly, as if the world begins to push and pull all around her. Ooh, anyone else feel a little hot? Anyway, I was just saying, you can't just... The sparkling sun bears down on the queen like a warm summer's embrace. My, look at all these beautiful colors. Have they always been so bright? She stretches her arms across the sea of flowers, brushing the tips of their petals gleefully. She arches her limbs through the myriad of colors swirling around her head. It's gorgeous. Oh, what's that delicious smell? Cracking into the waxen walls of her hive, the queen pulls out a golden honeycomb. She proceeds to messily stuff the honey into her face. Delectable. Oh, it's so good. You simply have to try some, my dear. I've never tasted anything so delicious in my life. She offers a sticky handful to you. Why, thank you, my queen. The queen holds a shimmering honeycomb to you. I take it. I shove it up my ass. I escape. Ah! Okay. So I need this, which requires those two items. Dragonfly wing. I can make the wicked gemstone, thankfully. And I also need this, which requires a dryad heart. I also need to find a moo cow. Does that mean I'll have to make another bottle, or will there be, like, a milk pail? I'm being screamed at. Hi, Oliver. Yes, Oliver. We hear you, Oliver. Uh-huh. Are you going to try and take over the stream now, Oliver? Hi. Hey, bud. That's where my drinks are. You're standing in front of my drinks. It's the boy! Hi. Yes. Hello. I love you. But you are a big schmoozer. Where are you going? What if you go back to your bed? Sings the song of his people. Yeah. My familiar? Yeah, it basically is. Oliver, your adoring public, is here. He's crawling into my lap. I'm not sure how... He doesn't like being held, so I don't know why he does this thing where he'll put his front paws in my lap while keeping his rump on the desk. You're not going to go into my lap. You hate being held. Pet the lad. Hi. Hello. Can I help you? What if you went over here? What if you went to your bed? What? What are you doing? Huh? What? No, you're not. The left side of my desk is not for you. I've given up. You look at. This is like a whole third of my desk that I've given up solely for you. Yeah? A whole third of my desk is yours. And yet you still come over here to the rest of my stuff. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Hi. Can I do my thing, or do I have your blessing? What's going on down here? It's Mungo. Oliver is literally pawing at my lips now. Hello? Ollie? What you doing? Hmm? What you doing? What are you up to? Hmm? Hold on. Let me pull up OBS so that I can do this in bed. That's my water! Know that. And now he's attacking my pop filter. It is my pop filter, and it's not for you. And now you're sitting on my... This is where the mouse is. It's not for you. Look here. This is where chat is. Say hi to chat. Yep. Goofus. Big old didgeridoo doofus. Yeah. You'd be just at home with the knights, Dingus and Dongus. Yeah, that's you. Except you'd have a scuffle over food instead. Well. Alright. Yes, I love you too. Anytime I stop petting him, he just either starts pawing at my lips or tries to nuzzle into me. What are we gonna do with you, Oliver, huh? Hmm? What are we gonna do with you? Hmm? Oliver earning some biddies? Well, Oliver, you've made almost as much money as I have now. And all you had to do was sit there on my mouse. I think he's hearing some fun noises out in the hallway. You hear something? What's in the hallway? Boop his face with your face. He's been doing plenty of booping. I'm gonna get your boop. Hi. Hi. What you thinking about? You have a good meal? You like some dinner? You think about getting a snack maybe? What's in the hallway? Something in the hallway? He wants to rest on your mouse, clearly? Clearly. Green, changeling root, flower petals, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. What's this? Rich topsoil. Froge. Oh, no, that wasn't even a froge. What the fuck is this? Oh. I see. Got him. Also a changeling. Alright. Well. Maintains authority despite appearing more gourd than man. Yeah. A hefty gourd stands before you, wiping beads of dew off his bumpy forehead. What are you looking at? Mwah. He tilts the brim of his hat and greets you with what you interpret as a smile. Oh my goodness. Welcome to my farm, stranger. What brings you out here? How's it growing, farmer? Though, you know, not so bad, trying my best to win the harvest competitions this year. Well, you look to be making good progress. I'm sure you'll be a shoo-in for the blue ribbon. You would think so, wouldn't you? But every year, without fail, that sour ox takes the prize. No matter how hard I work, I can't seem to outgrow his crops. There we go. There we go. There. Careful now, you're beginning to sound like a sore loser. Yeah, not sore loser. I just think it's quite suspicious, don't you? Last year, the ox and his family grew the largest corn cobs I've ever seen. I was only barely able to get second place because of my own little helpers. He motions to the animated turnips and potatoes busy with menial farm work. But this year, his crops are larger than ever before, even though his family is nowhere to be seen. It doesn't make any sense to me. He's working the fields all by himself. What happened to his family? That's the fishy part. No one knows. They just disappeared one day, and the ox has said nothing. That does sound suspicious. Perhaps I'll go ask him myself. Yeah, his farm is just down southwest. You can't miss it. I must get back to work. Veggies won't grow themselves, you know. Right. The ox. Right. He's so kind of jolly. The large cabbage. Larger than normal, but not quite so large as the ox. Huge watering can. Would certainly save a few trips back and forth to the riverside. True! Very true. Okay, well. And then this is this side of that. Where the cows at, though? Where the cow at? Oop. Is that my people? It is. My people! Perhaps I can puzzle him somehow. What do you mean? A natural tinkerer but stubbornly refuses to read instruction manuals. I'm not that crazy. But it is pretty close. Is that a rooster? Is that the devil? Ah! Got him. Who this? Odd farmer. Not given a conversation, it would seem. Oh. Okay. I could collect water with a jar. Curses. Okay. Yeah. Open top barrel. Decent for temporary storage. Not as much for retention. That's all the eggs for now? Did I just goose it? Am I... The cock of the walk, but is really all bluster. Moon sigil attracts. The smell repels. Oh. Empty jar. Quiet keeps herself. Yep. How much milk do I need? Just the one? Nice. Might as well get two. I'm here. Shoot me, cow! Thank you, cow! Come here, you little shyster. Unusual hay bale. Buried in the hay, a secret waits to be discovered. Oh yeah? I look! Upon closer inspection, this mountain of hay appears to have been deliberately woven into an intricate wickerwork structure. You carefully pluck a single piece of straw from its center, and the whole bundle begins to swirl and unravel until a gaping vortex opens up before you. Oh. Oh! Convenient. Okay, but dragonflies? Question mark? In my swamp? Dragonflies! Mr. Dragonflies! I don't see any dragonflies. I was lied to. I was lied to, chat. I experienced the big sad. Hoppers? Nope. Give lazy grass, please. Thank you. Because we might as well go snooping around as best we can. That cow is huge compared to me, by the way. It's doing me a concern. Okay, there's nothing else down in this corner. Very well. To Ox's farm. Do I need to go to Ox's farm right now, though? Do I go to Ox's farm? Oh. The bandit boss has accumulated a great deal of other people's wealth. The bandit. Weakness, dreadful doll. Unpleasant sword expresses it primarily through stabbing. Right. Well, I guess I'll speak to the ox. Can you catch a chick with the net? Nah. That didn't seem to be interactable. So we got some crows. We got the doggo. Wait, what did that say about his biting? The pooch is barking. Biting ears are well behind him. That's it. Wait. Sneaky! Got him. Okay. This old pooch deserves a treat. Well, I don't want to put him to sleep. Sweat pours off his enormous shoulders. Labor unending. Hi. Private property, what are you doing trespassing on my land? Why, I just came to admire the glow of your crops, Master Ox. I heard you produce the most bountiful produce in the land. Well, you heard that right. I work day in, day out, till my hands are broad, my back's broken, but you won't find a fine farm anywhere else. You're sure to take first prize at the Harvest Festival again. You and your family must be so proud. The ox spits on the tilled soil. Bah! Those lazy louds never understood the pride and joy of devoting oneself to the land. What good's a family that gripes about hard labor? I'm dying. We'd never have won any of those competitions if it wasn't for my sacrifice. Where is your family then? I can't help but notice you're working all by yourself. If you must know, those damnable bandits out by South Bridge stormed in the place one night and stole them away. Bandits? You don't seem very concerned about getting them back. Ha! I'm better off. For all I know, they could have already been ransomed off for fertilizer. But if you're so worried, why don't you go down to a bloody brigand yourself? Now get your big nose off my fields or I'll toss you in the compost heap! Oh. Hydration! Well, he's a fella. He is a fella. Alright. Not a really likable fella, but, you know, a fella. Alright. Well, that's a small enough zone, I guess. I don't know how I'm going to deal with the, wait. Doll? What the fuck is that? A skeeter snoot? I don't have access to any skeeter snooch. I don't even know they're right with a swamp, really. Hey, don't attack me. No stabbers. Don't do it. There are far too many for me to just sneak by. I'll have to find a way to incapacitate them. Fuck. Well, gonna need me some skeeter snoots in order to do that. Hi, cock. How you doing? Oh, wait, no, that's a pheasant. Not unlike a chicken, though it's aesthetic preference to some. Huh. Is he? And then up there is just that guy. I don't think I can do anything about the pheasant. Can I do a little choppy-do? No. Cannot choppy-do the pheasant. Alright, what's down here? Angry, the world's angriest turkey. The world's angriest turkey. The scarecrow was highlighted, was it? Which scarecrow? On the Oxus farm? Because I'll check it when I go back to the Oxus farm, but I don't think it's worth going back out of my way. Especially since I kind of lack, well, you know, stuff. What? An unfortunate byproduct of harvest magics. Wait, how do I... Yikes. Can't be stopped unless I snag it first. Jesus. Alright. Sure. Hey. Good day, there. Thanks. Very sir. Okay. Yep. It's a nice pond. That's fun and horrifying. True. True. They do make a kind of fun jingle jangle, don't they? Froggy! Give me that. Excuse me. Relax. You little shit. Okay. Gnomes. Okay. Sure. And then this is just the top of the map. I cannot bamboozle my way into a gnome home. Alright, and that's these south fields, I guess? Yep. Okay. Well, I haven't seen a graveyard. The Dryad's in the forest somewhere, TM. Also haven't found a dragonfly. I could make a snag vine. Never mind. Right. I've been through that in my brain before. And then Eye of Newton, snail, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Welcome back. You missed the ox. He was crusty. He was a very crusty boy. Okay, well, journal, burr, do this. No, track. Track? Track bear? Why you no track bar? Oh, because I'm pressing the X on my controller, not the proper X. I need to press the other X. Snack up there. Okay, well, I'll go to up there then. I'll go to the up chat. Oh, this gate's gone now. Very nice, very nice, very nice, very good. I like that there's no gate here, and that I can pass unimpeded into... Ah! But I don't have the rodent lard. Wah. Okay. Squirrels are rodents, correct? Oh, thank God they are. Alright. But I don't have a machinery. I don't have a machinery. I don't have a machinery. Tree rats, Mawitchy. True. True. Hey, keep your dog off me. Ah! Don't bite me. I'm soft and squishy. And prone to exploding. I'm not really that worried about the bouncy critter. In the box. Is this going to be as psychopathic as I feel like it's going to be? Because this feels like it's going to be kind of psychopathic. There you go. Alright. Time to be a psycho. Hi. Very right. Inscrutable construction of Fey folk. Its purpose as mysterious as they. So yeah, that was a little cycle. What the fuck is that? A goblin! That is a goblin! Alright. What? Pixie nest. What? 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 What a pretty tree. True. Fair. What? I can hardly see what's here at all. Oh, wait. Wait. I can do this. Where you at? You little shit. Surprise! Dancing upon the breeze without a care beyond the fairies. Whoosha! Only fairy dust, though. Have I? Oh, yeah, that's just the kiln. Poor lady crying up there. Humble basin. Perhaps one a part of a lovely plaza, now a little more than a bird bat. Why you cry? You approach a young woman weeping sorrowfully into her palms. She catches her breath for a moment and looks out longingly over the placid lake. Oh, my sweet songbird, why have you forsaken me to a life devoid of your love? Tears well up in her eyes as she buries her face once again. I push her in. You consider leaving this melodrama well enough alone, but something about the poor girl reminds you of the maiden slumbering under your house. Yeah, it is a little bit of a weird sentence, but alright. You draw out a tattered handkerchief and offer it to the maiden. There, dry your eyes, my child, and tell old Granny what the matter is. Oh, thank you, you're very kind. She takes the cloth and daintily dabs the corner of her eyes. Swallowing the last of her sobs, she composes herself before sighing wistfully. It's my beloved, Such a sweet and romantic man with the voice of a meadowlark, he...
Ah, I get it. He dumped you. Well, don't worry. There's plenty of other frogs in the swamp.
What? No, he loves me and I him. Though our families would never allow us to be together, he'd come and sing outside my balcony every night. One night, we both vowed to escape and meet by this lake. Her lip quivers. I waited and waited under the waning moon, even past the morning sun, but he still didn't reveal himself.
Tough break. Maybe he just wasn't that into you.
The woman snaps at you with sudden vitriol.
He would never abandon me.
We're destined to be together. She slips back into a melancholic gaze over the lake. Even now, I can still hear the beautiful melody of his lute coming from across the water. Over the dull sounds of lapping waves and quacking waterfowl, faint notes of some faraway stringed instrument whispers through the reeds.
Oh, I hear it too. Maybe you are just mad in love.
It's coming from somewhere in the middle of the lake. He's out there somewhere, I just know it. She crumples into another dramatic bout of inconsolable tears.
Now, I'm sure it's just some echo bouncing off the shore. I'll go find where this tawny bard of yours is run off to.
New chapter, The Snick. The music seems strongest on this shore, but even you can't quite place the source. It seems to be emanating from the half-sunken ruin poking out of the lake's waters.
Maybe that fool bard's hiding way out there. Nah, but I swim about as well as hens fly.
Suddenly, some unseen voice chitters mockingly into your ear. It's Chat!
Ho the musical man you'll never see.
You spin around, but no one is there. Just a nattering laughter bouncing on the wind.
It is Chat! Who's there? Show yourself, spirit!
Surprise! Got you, little shit. You snap your hand around the elusive creature and squeeze.
Ah! Let me go! You knobbly pot! You're crushing the life out of me! You trifling little pest. What do you know about this music? Music? What music? All I hear is the slapping waves and the peeping birdies. Your wrinkly old ears must be full of bugs. Don't you play smart with me. I'll pop off your head like a daisy.
Yo, Granny kind of metal, though.
Oh, you mean that music? It's the sound of the Snake's Traveling Circus. I thought everyone knew that. Circus stays still, but the dole's the thing that travels, you see. And right now the dole's out on that lake, but you'll never get in.
You give the wretched sprite a good shake.
Come here, Chat, you little shits. How dare you make puns day in and day out.
And a shower of glittering dust sheds off its wings.
Tell me how to cross the lake, or I'll make a necklace from your teeth. Granny, really metal. Ah! Only Fey folk can show the way. Dirty fairies built a bridge. Keep all you big folk out, unless the snake invites them in. You're a fairy, aren't you? Where's this bridge? We're a pixie, not one of those flamby-pamby mushroom headers. Besides, the bridge is invincible to big stompers like you.
Need a chat integration to let us vote pixie chatter into the game? Oh no. The creature peers over your shoulder and waves its tiny arms.
Oh look, there's a fairy now. Why don't you ask her?
You turn to look, but in your moment of distraction, the pixie sinks its teeth into your finger.
Ah, you sneaky little blighter!
Springing free from your grasp, the slippery monster chitters a laugh and vanishes in a cloud of smoke. You look down at your dust-covered hand.
Fairy or not, this bridge must be around here somewhere.
Pushing aside thrushes and cattails, you find a strangely carved pedestal. Might be mistaken for a bird bath if you didn't know. As you run your finger along the edge of the bowl, the remaining pixie dust on your hand flakes off, as if drawn by an invisible force. Crude pictographs appear on the surface of the basin. They depict a coiled snake presiding at the center of some kind of festival. Directions on how to reveal the bridge are carved on the outside. You see symbols resembling fey dust, dancing fireflies, and bird feathers. Alright, well. You shake the fine dust out into the bowl and it settles evenly to its inside surface. Fireflies. Each of the fireflies lights on the edge of the bowl, stepping delicately until they're evenly spaced. Alright, well, now I need 3 bird feathers. Which means 3 of these. Alright. Snip. Alright. What's in that box? Oh. More snares. Bite stick. Useful against newts, dragonflies, and bats. Is it? Okay, no, it's a one-time use thing. Alright. What the fuck? Toxic thistle. Eh. Frogger! Frogger, 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 frogger! Got him. Right. Hey, Wolfie? I need you to, no. Bad wolf. Bad dog. Bad dog. Bad dog. Bad dog. Bad dog. Bad dog. Bad, bad, bad. Cease. Cease your doggery. Cease. Bad. Oh, what? The other one got up too? And you would run right by the dog, you little shit. Come here. Ah! Oh my god. Dog, please. Hey. What? How are you even back there? Fine. You can live today. You little shit. What's this? Into the swamp? The swamp! Hold on. We need a bunch of stuff from the swamp. The swamp is very important to me. It's very swampy. What's this? Logging. What do I get out of this? Just twig? That's not as exciting. Trowel, muck. Eh. What are you? Are you dangerous to me? Oh, you're a dragonfly. How do I, bait stick plus interact? They've never been this big before. Fortunately, they only recently developed a taste for meat. What do you mean? Snail? Snail? Hi. I just stole his home. Skeeter. Requires smoke pellet? Bruh. 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 Oh my god! Nope. I'm gonna need me another stick of that, but that's gonna require a toxic whatchamajigger jabber. Uh-oh. Hey. Behold! And then it's like a... Okay. Skeeter Snoot Bug Eater. Alright. Well. Alright. Are those leeches? Are those leechy boys? Tiny biter, though known to have some medicinal uses. Requires spirit salts. Embalming salts, unveiling powder. Okay. Sure. I guess. Is it going to, like, eat my toes? I don't think it'll eat my toes. I think I'm fine. I think I'm free of losing my toes. Can I, Grandma? Grandma? Who's there? My eyes have gone milky. Please come a little closer, sister. I don't believe we've met before. Why do you call me sister? I don't need sight to see someone who's alive. Also signed a dark contract. The woman looks blindly through you, that you can sense her focus. Contract? So you've had dealings with that damnable goat too? What sort of pact did he rope you into? Oh, you know how it is. I was young, and he weren't no goat when I knew him. We used to dance naked under the blood moon and raise the dead to frighten dull country folk. Ah, but it's an ancient history now. Old age comes for us all, and eventually you've got to hang up the sacrificial dagger and settle down into the comforts of retirement. These grandmas are metal. True. I know the feeling. I miss my cozy chair and little fireplace. Seems like a fine spot you've got here. Well, it's not all posies and pumpernickel. She clutches worriedly at her moth-eaten blanket in her lap. What's rattled your bones? Maybe I can help. It's my dear old husband, handsome chap, although a bit clumsy. He had a tumble trying to weed out some swamp traps from the yard. Awful things like to snap at your toes when you're not looking.
Anyway, he twisted his ankle pretty bad and went off to the sick house to have it looked at. But that was a few days ago. He should have been back by now. And these legs haven't worked right in decades, so I can't even go to check up on him. I've been so worried, I even thought about making another contract. Don't you dare! You just wait here. I'll go find him and see what the bother is. Thank you, sister. The sick house is down the road to the west. Be careful of the critters along the way. They've got a taste for blood. Huh? Lychee. What's in the box? Man, I have morsels out the wazoo. But I need... Snail, come here. I need... You, not to be confused with the witch, of course. Of course. Is there... Snacrifice? I see. Roast beast? Beake understands roast beast? Huh. How about that? But I need poison whatchamajiggery-doos. Oh, I think there's some over here, actually. I think there's a poison whatchamajiggery-doo right here. I beg your pardon? A stick totem? To pay respect to the moon. The moon, in turn, has given it life. As you do. Toxic thistle. Yeah. Look, I just need this. Relax. It moves! I thought it was just gonna windmill at me. Don't like that. Oh, much care for that. No. No, not a fan of that. Alright. Biggity boo, biggity ha! I summon a dragonfly to this bog. He exploded. So I can make magic paste. And I can make the metamorphosis elixir. And that, I think, is everything for Durbar? No, I need the protective amulet. Can I make that yet? I need the two of these, which I turned into other stuff. But that does... Boom. Okay. Nice. What are... Is that a guy? Rising body. Plant growth throughout has lifted the What? Was that always here? Chat, this place is fucked. I don't like it here. It's filled with stanky creatures. Dragon. Finally noted it, did you? Yeah. My eyes eventually... What? Why are they... What was up here that... I'm experiencing many emotions. Stop it. Is this it? Suspicious stump. I interact with the stump. Thick moss growing on the massive fallen trunk seems to recoil at your touch, revealing strange etchings on the bark below. Slowly, a spark of swirling energy seeps forth from the waterlogged wood until an ethereal doorway opens. Good. This is exactly what I wanted. I whoosh. And then the closest to this one. Oh, wait. What did I need feathers for? I know I needed 3 feathers, but I don't remember what for. Oh, the snake. I needed them for the snake. Never mind. Dear snake. Uh-oh. Bird? No. Bad squirrel. Bad squirrel. Bad squirrel. Go think about what you've done, squirrel. Think about it. Yeah, that's what I thought. A little shit squirrel. I probably can't get the one that's on her noggin.
Oh, there we go. Go on, birdie. You can do it. I believe in you. Good bird. Good bird! There. Let's go see about messing up a bear. No. I'm gonna just cut by the south side for a bit. Hey, bud. Protective talisman.
Here, this ought to shield you from harm for a time.
He grins nervously as he puts the charm around his neck, then clobbers himself in the face with his own fist.
Why, you weren't kidding! Ha ha! Though that's nowhere the kind of punishment the bear can dish out. I better find some more stuff to test it out with. Then I'll give that bear a piece of my mind.
He stumbles off into the camp to find other objects to try against his newfound protection, leaving the bear's tent unattended. Right. Empty jar, meaty morsel, torn teddy.
Dear trifle, surely this will do.
Whoa. What's over here? From top barrel. I can't do anything with that, though. Alright, time to jam a bunch of stuff into the meadery and then, I don't know, get the bear to drink it because he's a big dumb boy. Honey. As you squeeze the honeycomb with your bare hands, thick, rich honey slowly oozes into the brewery's tank. Too sweet for your taste, but then this potion is not for you. You laid a good portion of the writhing, tar-like substance into the brewery. To be safe, you add a little bit more, just for texture. Huh. Alright. The teddy bear. You pause before dropping the tattered plaything into the brewery. A glint in its button eye reminds you of something, but the thought soon evaporates from your mind. You overturn your palm, and the stuffed bear splashes down into the concoction. It floats sadly for a moment before becoming waterlogged and disappearing under the surface. Alright. With the addition of the final ingredient, the brewing equipment is sealed and set to work. Steam hisses from rivets, and its swollen metal belly clanks and rattles. Before long, the waggling fingers of the gauges and dials settle down, indicating that the brew is complete. You give a quick sniff test and recoil at the sickening, sweet vapors. You push an empty wooden keg under the contraption's spigot and crank the release valve. My brain stopped working there for a second. The brewery strains under the pressure and fills the keg with chunky, oozing fluid. You think he'd notice that it's chunky? I feel like beer isn't supposed to be chunky. May not be the finest honey meat around, but hopefully that great raging galoot won't stop to notice the difference. The brewery wheezes in defeat. You doubt it will ever make meat again. No! Rip. Wait. Hold up. You always need more embers. Always need more embers. Not necessarily the soup, guys, but definitely embers. Hi. Oh, it's not on my bar. That is a vague problem, isn't it? Inventory. Ba-da-da-da, inventory. There you go. Put this in your gulp.
Ah, Captain, I've brought you more honey mead.
The bear swipes up the tank with his massive paw and tosses the contents into his slavering maw without hesitation. He licks his chops, savoring the peculiar flavor. With a sudden jerk, he bears down on you with suspicion.
Nay, this tastes kind of funny. What did you do, soldier?
It's a new recipe. I thought you might enjoy something with a little more sting in it.
Hey, you know I hate new things. I'll teach you to mess with my favorite brew, you hayseed.
The bear is upon you with frightening speed. He raises his huge mace in his paw skyward, and you brace for impact. With an equal measure of speed, the sergeant leaps between the crashing mace and your head. You peer through your fingers as a great clang resounds through the camp. The bear roars furiously as his blow is magically repelled from the sergeant's talisman. The mace goes spinning out of his paw and falls into the lake with a great splash. He gapes, dumbfounded, as the sergeant stands before him completely unharmed.
Ah! That'll teach you to pick on us, you big oaf! This has been a long time coming! The sergeant wags his finger at the bear. Who do you think you are, huh? You think you're so big and tough with your fancy feather hat and your big honking club? Well, look at you now! The camp soldiers gather to witness in stunned awe. Miraculously, the bear seems to shrink in the face of the sergeant's onslaught. If it was up to me, you'd be dishonorably discharged for disorderly conduct. You're a disgrace to the uniform. You're no captain of mine. With fear welling up in his eyes, the bear shrinks and shrinks until he is reduced to the size of a small cat. And another thing, what's happening? In place of the bear's drunken grimace is the stitched smile of a doll's grin. Two button eyes stare back at the disapproving faces surrounding the little plush toy. The sergeant takes a step back to reveal the small shape of a stuffed teddy bear where the brute once stood. Your transformative potion has finally done its work. Jay, I guess I overdid it. He scratches his head in befuddlement, but seems genuinely relieved. Oi, Sarge, I guess that means you're in charge now, right? Yeah, I guess it does. Well, what are you all staring around for? The camp's a mess. Let's get to work. Oh. You pick up the diminutive doll and brush some sand out of its fur. As you inspect it further, its head lolls to face you. Far within the glassy surface of its button eye, you can barely make out a tiny crimson flame, the trapped soul of the bear. This ought to be what the old goat is after. I hope he's happy. I'm a little bit of a psychopath. Psychopath, away! Oh, you're back. What a relief with the back, God. We can all rest easy. Nice. I'm gonna leave before the bouncing sprites actually, drive me insane. Okay, well, nope, that is the wrong button. Well, I guess we can go do the snake next, because the ox will require me to make some extra guff that I don't have access. Well, I do have access to because I've been to the swamp, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I gotta go this show where. Past the spooky dog. The big old spookum dogum. There we go. Bird feathers. Add. Placed into the basin, the feathers arrange themselves into perfect triangular symmetry. The basin begins to glow a soft yellow as the fireflies rise from the muck within. Thank God they stayed. They begin to dance up and down, drawing circles high above the bowl. Glitter rains down gently, shimmering as it catches the rays of sunlight. Slowly, the particles trace the form of a bridge leading from the edge of the water to the center of the lake. You tentatively test the strength of the spectral walkway and find that it is as strong as if it were made of stone. Oh. Doodly-doo. I'm going to carnival! That is a very goofy looking snake. Merlin? Villager. He's got a 1,000-yard stare. Is this the snake from the Jungle Book? Dizzy Wizard. Very stereotypically dressed in all the trappings people associate with magic, lightly compensating for something. Oh, I see. Hydration! Metronomic juggler. Jugglery on display here is unbelievably consistent, almost hypnotic. Weary-eyed bard. Bright clothes stand in stark contrast to his look of tired apathy. Distant strongman. Well-muscled Hulk flexing with a faraway look in his eyes. People really like these parlor tricks. Yeah. Almost hypnotic motion. I break into the thing. I get some shinies. The snake is good to us. Seems to be in a kind of trance. Oh, very nice. Oh. What's going on up here? Oh, you're just a villager again. Okay. Fairy dust, shiny stone. Alright. Silk tent. Well, I guess the snake would be in here. Yep. Enchanting to look upon, even more enchanting to engage.
Okay. Hi. Draped in glittering jewelry, the serpent stares intently into a crystal ball. Oh no, he's pondering the orb, chat.
Welcome, my dear, welcome. I saw that you had come here in search of answers.
Ha! I just came here in search of a bard. That's him outside, right? With the lute?
The minstrel, yes. He is working off a debt to me.
All those folk out there seem a touch addled. What did you do to them?
They're all humble folk looking for something, just as you are. I am here to provide them with my services in exchange for a bit of work.
So what are you, some sort of carnival wizard? You're making quite the racket in my forest.
A wizard? No, no, no. I am a seer, a scryer of the hidden mists, a foreteller of fortunes and keeper of secrets.
Fancy titles you've given yourself. Sounds like you're nothing but a used cart salesman, peddling your wares to the gullible.
Ah, skeptic. Step closer and ponder the orb.
The snake's voice drops low and seems to fill the tent with a heavy weight.
I'm a helper of sorts, an unraveler of knots. I make the forgotten remembered.
You feel the scaly touch of slithering coils wind around you, but you are powerless to move.
And you have forgotten much.
The snake's eyes swirl with a pattern you've never seen. Imperceptible colors collapse into themselves and fracture into kaleidoscopic mosaics against the canvas walls. A voice speaks from far away. It takes you a moment to realize that it's your own.
I have forgotten so much. Let me help you find your answers.
The serpent's coils slowly squeeze the consciousness out of you. With a desperate push of willpower, you blink away from the snake's hypnotic gaze.
Wait, get off me, you worm!
You wriggle your body like a sack of loose twigs. Despite your protesting bones, you manage to squirm free and tumble backwards out of the tent. When your eyes open, you find yourself back outside the snake's tent. You pick yourself up from the ground and dust off your shoulders.
Humph!
I guess that sly serpent has some tricks up his sleeve. I'd better come up with a plan next time I go in there. The festival patrons seem confused after your tussle with the snake, as if the spell power over them is momentarily shaken. The crowds disperse as they fumble about in a haze.
Now's my chance to get in a word with that bard. Maybe I can get him out of this mess.
Bard! Strumming his lute, this strapping young man has a faraway look in his eyes. Is it wistfulness, nostalgia, or even hypnosis? Wander I may, but ne'er away from she I call my lover. To my chagrin I stumbled in and met the gaze of another. Curious I stared, I was not prepared, and this was my mistake. A blinding gaze, now I live my days in the service of the snake. Cry not for me, for there is she that might still see me saved. My spirits they lift as she holds a gift from before I was enslaved. A mirror but shattered, its pieces have scattered. If mended, we may be set free. Down the wishing wellspring to the swamp's moonlit ring, and hiding within the pixie's tree.
What's all this about a broken mirror? You gave it to that weeping maiden. Speak plainly, you warbling fool.
No matter what you do, the poor musician seems barely able to realize you're there. He just keeps strumming his lute and humming his mournful tune.
Ah, maybe that lovesick miss will know what he's on about.
Alright. Pretty straightforward. Girl, stop crying. Give me the mirror.
Oh, still my beating heart, have you any news about my dear sweet love? I found him at the carnival, but he's been mesmerized by the snake. Unless I can break the spell, no one in that carnival can leave.
The snake! Say it isn't so! I've heard how he grants wishes, but only for a terrible price. Why would my love be so desperate as to consort with that charlatan?
I haven't a clue, but he's stuck deep. The only thing I managed to get out of him was something about a mirror. Do you know anything about that?
A mirror? Oh, yes! It was the first gift he ever gave me. From inside her bodice, she produces... Oh, my. No, wait, not that. The small cracked hand mirror. But one night it slipped from my balcony and shattered on the cobblestones. I tried to piece it back together, but I could never find the last 3 shards. His song mentioned something about a wishing well, a moonlit swamp, and a pixie tree? Keep that mirror close. I'll seek out the missing shards and return them to you. Oh, thank you. I should very much love to see it whole once again. Right. Wait, what? Into the decay. It is as if the wood itself is parted to allow one through. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. Where's the frickin' tree? Oh, right there, apparently. Right there, apparently. Oh, wait, no, that's the well. Never mind. The creature in the well? Will he finally at long last? Say hello. Doodly-dee. Doodle-doo. Doodly-dee. I open the box. Damn it! One day. Hey. You hike up the hem of your skirt from the ankle-deep well water and duck down to inspect the small damp cave. Oh my god! Its arm even looks like mine! A pale shape quickly retreats farther into the dark space. And it acts like me! You hear the labored breath from some pathetic thing, frightened and alone. Hello there, don't worry, I won't hurt you. Bloodshot eyes blink nervously up at you. The creature gazes longingly at the light of the world above while simultaneously cowering from it. Poor dear, what are you doing down in this hole? I bet you're hungry, aren't you? 2 thin, malnourished arms, well that's not me anymore, twist out from the crevice. One hand tightly clutches a shard of glass while the other hand reaches out to you, begging for food. I need to make a roast beast. Luckily for him, I can. I'm a fan of the voices. Well, I'm glad to do them. There you go, bud. Roast a beast. The creature snatches up the meat so quickly that you nearly lose a finger. Ah! It's my dog! It scurries back into its little crevice and you hear a satisfied munching from within. The mirror shard lays abandoned in the silt. I take it. Okay. So it's not in that box, and that box is still a mystery. Alright. Sure. Alright. So where was it? Frickin'... Oh. Just north of me? Question mark? Stumble, stumble, bumble, bumble. Stumble, bumble. Bumble, stumble. Hello. I look in. This gnarled tree is littered with countless trinkets and bits of trash, glued haphazardly together to form a glittering hive. You reach for a sharp piece of broken glass that could be the mirror shard, but pull your hand away at the last moment. 1,000 beady eyes peer out of the tree's knotholes. A familiar cackling voice floats above the others. You again, Kettlehead? What do you want now? I've come for the mirror shard. Hand it over, and I won't have to strangle you again. No way! We need shiny to keep gross fairy folk away. Best fairy repellent there is. What? Since when are fairies afraid of shiny things? Well, I don't see no fairies around, do you? But maybe we can work something out. Them smelly mushroom herders have been encroaching on our turf, see? They've been building those stupid stone shrines of theirs. And worse yet, they've been hiring mercenaries to guard them. We can't go anywhere near, but maybe a big stomper like you can take care of the problem for us? And then you'll give me the shard? Hey, if there ain't no fairies, we won't need no fairy repellent. Ow! Oh! My didgeridangus! Oh, they slapped me up good. Oh, my body. Ugh. Okay, so I actually do have to deal with them and I can't just run in like a Looney Tunes character. Alright. Oh, well.
But I only have one snooze. Skeeter snoot. I only got the one. Fuck. The fucking furk. Well, chat, we gotta go back to, we gotta go back to swamp. We gotta go swamp. Go back to the swampy doo. And I gotta try and find me some skeeter nose. Now the skeeters were this. What? I don't have the frog slime. Chat, I'm crying. I'm screaming and I'm crying. Surely there's frogs in a swamp, right? That's how swamps work? Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't touch me. I'm soft in it. What the fuck is that? There's actually a troll. There's a troll in my dungeon. Troll? What's your deal? Hi. Can I, Hey. A fat troll sits squarely in the middle of the bridge, busy scratching an itch on its back with a fallen tree. His unmatched girth blocks the way forward. Out of the way, you big galoot! He shifts his mass and releases a loud fart. Oh, as you attempt to circumvent him. Woo! Fine, keep your bridge. I'll come back when the vapors have dissipated. Jesus. Alright, well. Well, frogs will probably be in this. No. You probably gotta be digging. Right? Probably. That's a lot of... These are strange to begin with, but this one especially so. Wait, they're fine? Poisonous newt. It's a newt! Wait, come back, Newtie. I need you. Wait, Newt. Newt. There you go, Newt. You can do it. I believe in you. Nice. Eye of Newt for Beake! Hey, I actually got 2 Eye of Newt. That feels like one of those things that they could have gotten away with not doing. Come here, froggies. Froggy! Froggy! There. And then we gotta make sure that we get all the poisony bitty bobs. Because those are going to be very important. Do I even want to, like, process what's going on in the dancing? Is that something I even want to parse right now? Oh, wait, that's a... These animated wooden effigies engage in a ritualistic dance. They march in stiff patterns around a reflective piece of glass embedded in the soft ground. Ah! I need that. Even for a better look, just long enough to make out the shard's mirrored surface, reflecting the ghostly image of the moon. Oh. You think to reach in and grab it, but the swinging limbs of the dancing totems are too dense and quick. Out of the way, you overgrown twigs! Maybe I can get them to shift their attention to some other glittering bauble. A moonlit globe. Totemic moondrop. And a glitter bomb? Really? Really? I don't see how to make a glitter bomb, though. Glitter bomb. Yes, a glitter bomb. Might stun someone momentarily, but its long-lasting effect is purely cosmetic. Oh. Well. Alright. I still need Totemic Moondrop. What's this? To the sick house. Well, I guess we can go check on this, since I... Bibbidi... Oh, that can't be good. Overworked and underappreciated with such a nasty commute through the swamp. Oh. Hold on now, this sick house is full to the brim with
and festering with disease. Don't you know there's a deadly plague going around?
A plague, you say? This is the first I've heard of it.
Oh, it's terrible. It affects the young and old, the healthy and infirm alike. We're so swamped with patients I can barely catch my breath.
So what are you doing out here? Shouldn't you be inside tending to the ill?
We've just got so many bodies piling up. Someone has to bury them before they spread the sickness further. She drops her voice to a whisper, looking ashamed.
It's gotten so crowded, I've even had to dump some in the swamp. That seems unethical.
But don't worry, the leech is inside working her miracles on the other patients. They couldn't be in better hands.
The leech?
That's the doctor of this place. The best in the land. I don't dare think about how much worse it would be without her skills.
I need to speak with her. I'm checking up on someone who came through here.
Have a good night, Grayson. Sorry, I cannot in good conscience allow a person of your years to enter such an infectious space without a proper inoculation. But with all the patients, we're low on medicine, and I'm afraid I don't have any to spare.
What's a simple booster shot made from anyway? There's plenty of medicinal ingredients right here in the swamp. I'll go get them myself.
Ah, yes. Just make it yourself. Easy. Well, it's a pretty basic prescription. If you bring me the components, I'll be able to mix and administer it. Then you can go inside. I'll need 3 milligrams of bug acre extract, 5 grams of toxic thistle powder, and some lazy grass to numb the pain. Oh. Well, here's the bug acre. You place the sloshing jar of ichor in the nurse's hands. She inspects it suspiciously, but doesn't ask where it came from. That's probably wise. The lazy grass takes the dried grasses from you, so you have to be careful to keep intact, and immediately crushes them into powder. Alright, and now I need more of that. Well... box? Oh, this is not a real box! That's done.
Well, back into the swamp with my...
Frog-go, frog-go, frog-go! I don't even remember what the snails were for. Alright, well, I can now go and talk to the leech, I guess, because I found exactly the two right outside. Hi, I'm back. You snap off a few spiny thistles and pass them to the nurse. She's careful not to prick herself on the sharp ends. That's smart. The nurse nods at you, gathering all the ingredients into a small hand-sized mortar. You hold your breath as she mashes everything into a slimy, stinky liquid. Not the most pleasant stuff, but I assure you, it beats growing lumps where no lumps should be.
Speak for yourself. One can never have enough lumps.
Oh. The nurse shrugs at you. Ah, that's probably wise. Sucking up the bubbling mixture into an oversized syringe, she gestures for you to hold out your arm. After stabbing into your flesh several times, ow! She fails to find any veins with the point of the needle. Ow! Sorry, you seem to have some strange physiology.
Give it here. I'll do it.
You seize the injector and jab it into your arm without further fuss. A cool sensation climbs into your fingertips. You doubt the medicine will have any effect, but at least it should make the nurse happy.
There, I feel much better. Can I go inside now?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. You should be immune to the plague for the time being. Just be quick, the leech is very busy.
Right.
Wow, you actually a honker, huh? Aches and pains aren't even the half of it. A bit greenish around the gills. Has been here longer than he can remember. An unfortunate victim of unfortunate circumstances. Looks like death, likely not long from it. Each snore has a disturbing wetness to it. Ugh. Exhausted from the whole ordeal? Yeah, that's me. Another unfortunate patient in the care of the leech. Has seen better days, surely. Bedridden for the time being. Large chest of knickknacks. Doesn't really seem to be getting better. Oh. Can I go into the knickknacks? I can! Mine now. Presiding figure of this house of sickness. Wait, there's a goodie thing up here. What's this?
What's it?
Crimson wine. Thick, dark wine that clings to the inside of the bottle. Oh, yeah. That's not wine. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, look at that mouth. Ooh. The doctor slithers from one patient to another, checking off little boxes on a clipboard. From under her wide-brimmed hat, she appears to notice you enter, but pays you no mind. You must be the leech. I was hoping you could help me find one of your patients. Do you have... what kind of voice for the leech? Slimy?
You have the symptoms. Crackling of the bones, oozing eyes, skin rot, perhaps a yellow liver. Let's get you examined.
She extends her toothy snout, prodding your body and searching for some hidden malignancy. You slap her away with a swift palm. If it's sickness you're looking for, you won't find it on me.
My dear, we are all sick with something, whether it's a broken heart or a broken arm. We all suffer in one way or another.
You peer through her tightly wrapped garments and see a deep darkness underneath. Despite the warmth in her words, there is a sense of hunger and urgency in her tone.
I am here to heal, to mend, to put all of your troubles at ease. Now tell me, what ails you?
I told you already, I'm in perfect health. I'm here to find someone. A man who came through here with a sprained ankle. Half the patients who come here have twisted this or broken that. Before the pox sets in, that is. Can you be more specific? What does he look like? Oh, I'm not sure. Well, then how do you expect me to help you? Come back when you know who you're looking for. You look about the sick house at the coughing, wheezing, bedridden souls. Perhaps some of them will be able to identify the missing husband. Hey. There was a fellow with dark hair, dark eyes. It's the beardy guy you're looking for? You don't know where that short fellow got to. I miss that man with the beard. Short with a beard? They're sleeping. Looks like they could use the rest. Oh, husband, yeah, he had a darker complexion than me. Dark, short with a beard? Can't you find the short guy? Sorry, can't help you. You don't know where that short fellow got to. It's the beardy guy you're looking for. Just stares into the distance, silent. I'm looking for a short, dark complexion bearded guy.
Well, do you have any better idea of who exactly you're looking for?
Short.
I'm going to need a bit more than that.
Dark.
Narrowing it down, give me something else.
Beard.
Ah, yes. I remember that poor man now. He came in with a swollen ankle. But on his journey through the swamp, he must have contracted the plague. His condition declined rapidly, I'm sorry to say. In their end, there isn't much I could do for him except make him comfortable.
He's dead? What sort of sick house is this anyway?
My condolences, really. Now, if you excuse me, I have to get back to doing what I can for the living.
At least tell me where his wife might collect his body. The nurse outside seemed to be having trouble keeping track of them all.
I'm sorry. That information is reserved for next of kin. Judging by your physique, I wouldn't say you were related to the deceased in the slightest.
The doctor turns away from you to prepare vials of medicine. Better return to the old woman in the swamp with the bad news. Alright, well, I need to figure out how to... Frogs! Get the, Okay. I don't suppose the leeches. Surely not. No. No, I don't even know. Hold this! Surprise, mother trucker! There. There. Snip. Snip, snip. Kinda wish there were some ways that I could, you know, do buttons to do more better. If that makes sense. Anyway, smelling salts needed... Oh, I did get the spirit salts. Okay. Which, then the unveiling powder. Oop. Alright. I don't know what I'll get from them, but, you know, it'll happen, according to Honk. I do need the snooch, though. And snooch I shall get. Inventory, Nope. Get on up in there. Okay. There you go. Okay, he popped. I got blood. I got blood. Did I really only get blood? Yikes. Yikes. Wait, I have newt! I have newt! I have newt! I have newt! Newt, newt, newt! Give me the newt! The eye of newt! Newt, newt, newt! Okay. I'm gonna need so many of these frickin' voodoo majiggers. So many. I have newt! 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 Alright. Unfortunately... Yikes. I don't think I can... There's nothing I can really do with, this boy. He's kinda just gonna be there and thick. I guess... Well, there's the one... There's this guy. Maybe he... I need a snag vine. Well, fuck. Alright. Alright. And now I can make one of these, which will let me make a snag vine. Which will then go over here. And then I'll be like, surprise! You've been bamboozled. Okay, totemic wound drop. I was correct. Nice. Very nice. You know, I thought this was mostly going to be like a talky, puzzly kind of game. And, I'm doing a lot more of pseudo-combat than I thought I would. I'm not complaining, I'm just surprised. Thought it'd be more hands-off, if you know what I mean. If and you know what I meanin'. Oh, snip. Snip, snip. Alright, what was it? What was I this. Yes. This. Alright. Maybe I can get them to shift their attention with a glittering bauble. You cast the glowing orb into the ritual circle and watch as the wooden effigies suddenly lose coordination and knock their wooden limbs into each other. Oh no. Bum, 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 bum. You take the opportunity to slip between their tall frames and snatch the wooden shard before their frenzied dance begins anew. Mine. Alright. Part of me doesn't want to leave here until I have like 5 bajillion, 5 bajillion of these, dolls, because I need these for the, like, everything. I also need to make, one of these. Because we do have to deal with a doggo in one section. That's gonna be like oodles of this. So there's not really any reason to deal with leeches, unless I just somehow got unlucky with their spawned item thing. What the fuck is happening here? Obelisk? Obelisk? Obelisk. Bobbity bobbity. Alright, where is the stank? Oh, I also need to make one of these. What? Oh, fireflies. I want to make one of these for when we go back and deal with Pumpkin Jack or whatever. What is this? Goblin snot. Great. I forgot that I needed snot to make a turkey shit itself. Make a small handful of bait sticks. This was needed to deal with the Drake. So I can prep that for when I eventually need to deal with the Drake. Really just need a little bit of everything, don't I? Just a little bit of everything. Wait, what is that? Is that clay? That is clay. Ugh. Damn. Chat, I might need to, like, off stream tomorrow, maybe, and just, like, go get 20 of all these items. And just be like, hey, chat, look, I got all the items. And you guys will be like, wow. I'll be like, yeah, amazing, isn't it? I'll be like, Beake, wow, you're so professional. I'll be like, haha, I know. Big smiles. Big smiley face. Oop. Don't touch the poison plant. Don't touch the poison plant. He got the things! It's true. It's true. I'm incredibly powerful now. After getting all the things. Grandma! I'm sorry. He's dead. Do you have any news of my husband? He should have been back from the sick house by now. You bow your head in condolence. I'm sorry to say that... I lost the ability to do the witch. Help. Help. I'm sorry to say that your husband has passed away. The leech said he fell ill with the plague. Rather than grief, her expression of mild annoyance crosses the woman's face. Oh. Oh, what a nuisance. You don't seem that upset by the news. Well, he was getting on in years. It was bound to happen sooner or later. I just didn't think it would be from some measly plague of all things. So, where is the fool now? I'm not sure. The leech wouldn't tell me, but her assistant mentioned having to dispose of the dead out in the swamp. Ah! Brimstone and Bandersnatch. I know I'm already in your debt, sister, but can I ask for another favor? I suppose I've already stuck my foot in this mess. What is it? There's an old circle of power just west of here. It served me well in my younger years, and I know you stumbled across it just 5 minutes ago and wondered what was up with it. And I expect it's still got some juice left. I need you to dust it off and fire it up again. I'd go do it myself, but by the time I get there, my poor husband's body would already be reduced to worm farts. What am I to do with the circle? You're a knowledgeable lass. The engravings on the obelisk should explain the rest. Right. 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 Unfortunately for you, I'm returning from whence I came to the... Whoa, hold up. We got many. We got some many to boys. We got some handfuls. We got the power. Yes. 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 All of the skeeter noses. All of the schnozzes. Okay, frogs. Come here. I need your goop for later. Alright. I return! Once more into the forest, my friends. Ah! Alright. Everything's fine. Okay. Yeah. Here's Doggo. El Doggo. Here you go. It's all yours, Doggo. Good boy. Thanks for the fur. Alright. Oh. Okay. I thought I'd have to, you know, deal with these guys too, but, you know. But, you know, I'll take it. Easily done. Easily handled. Now I know I need, like, bajillions of clay, too, which is... Really just need bajillions of everything, actually. There's no one thing you need more or less than the rest. Except maybe seeds, I guess. Theoretically. There's some, like, gobbos up here, I think. These gobbos! Mr. Goblins, where did you go? I require you to look at this. Alright, yeah, you exist. Right, fireflies. Right. Right, fireflies. Need more of those. Well. There's one way down here. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Fireflies. Require your assistance. Pick up the flower petals because you never know. And I'm here, so I might as well. Alright. Time to skibbity hop and set a tree on fire. And then I gotta remember where those goblins were doing a little jig at. You alright there, Oliver? I saw you do a little twitchy do. Hey, Dryad, how you doing? Alright. Very subtle. Alright, is that really it right there? It's gotta be, right? Yeah, it is. Alright. Hello, snooty goblins. Ow! Wait, are they... Oh. They just got a friggin' hit on me, that's all. Okay, sure. Okay, maybe I don't need as many as those as I thought I did. I am, however... Oh, because I'm scary. They're scared of me. Oh. I kicked all over those little rock piles like you asked. Now give me the shard or I'll knock over this nest too. You smash fairy shrines? Good, good. Take it! We don't want your trash! Oh. The pixie flicks the shard out of the tree, and it spikes into the ground. Oh, wait. Sure, I guess. Question mark. I should probably check to make sure I can craft a Healy-Do. Good news, chat. I can craft a Healy-Do. Nice. Have you found any of the mirror shards? I wonder where they could be. Yeah. Rattles mirror shards. You gingerly hand over the broken glass shards to the maiden. She's careful not to cut herself on the razor-sharp edges as she slots them into the mirror frame. The pieces click into place perfectly, and the surface of the mirror ripples like the water on a lake. The ripples calm, settling into the form of a pristine crystal mirror. She gazes into the mirror with awe. Look! It's as good as new! Oh! The maiden's reflection ripples and morphs into the visage of a handsome young man. My love! Is that you? Overcome with joy, a fresh stream of tears, god damn it, woman, starts to roll down her cheeks. I can't believe my eyes. I don't understand what happened. Where are you? I'm imprisoned inside my own head. It's horrible here. You have to get me out. You went to the snake, didn't you? Why would you do something so stupid? Listen, my love, I have a confession to make. I'm not actually that good of a musician. What are you talking about? You were so beautiful upon your balcony. A bum like me would never get your attention, so I asked the snake to help me out a little. I thought I could protect myself from the snake's hypnotic gaze with this magic mirror, but then you went and broke the darn thing. I didn't break it. It slipped out of my hand. Wait, don't put this on me. How could you be so irresponsible? One problem at a time, children. We fixed the mirror, so it should be able to break the snake's spell now. Yes. Oh, you have no idea how unbearable it is being stuck in here. There's nothing but awful poetry and song lyrics that don't even rhyme. Please, Granny, take the mirror. I can hardly stand to look at this buffoon any longer. Babe, wait! She presses the mirror into your hands. Oh. Okay. Alrighty. That's one way to do it, I guess. Honk, 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 honk. I'm in. Oh. Right. It's an item. My goof. I reflect! Sudden dread grips the snake as you swing the shimmering mirror to meet its eyes. The mind-altering patterns of its gaze are reflected back to him. Slowly but steadily, the snake leans closer and closer to the surface of the mirror. His forked tongue flicks against the glass and then disappears beyond it. Blech. It's so beautiful. Like a length of rope being pulled through an eyelet, the snake rushes forward and vanishes into his own reflection. The mirror jolts and bucks out of your hand, clattering to the ground. You stoop down, careful not to look too deeply. Mine now. Hidden in the reflection of the mirror's surface, you faintly make out a tiny wriggling shape, trapped just beyond the veil of this world. The soul of the snake. Mine now. And everyone's gone. Reasonable. I wonder if the Maiden's still out there. Yeah. Are we gonna have like a weird interaction with the Maiden and the Bard? Or are they... Oh, they're there. Uh-oh. She's got her hands behind her back. Looks like the two of them are working things out. Aww. As he strums, she listens. Both have eyes full of hope. Aww. They're not gonna kill each other. Aww. Alright. Well, I guess we're farthest along with the swamp. So I'll just go back into the swamp at this point. And do whatever I need to do with the whatchamajigger. You know the whatchamajigger. You know the old whatchamajiggery do. The place of power. And then we'll do Ox last. And then I think after getting the 4 souls, we can call that a stream. That's what I'm thinking, chat. That's what I'm thinking when my old brain meets. I don't like that. That thing. It spooks me. I am glad that the leeches are kind of, not hostile. Because, if they were hostile, this place would be cursed. Very cursed. Extra cursed, even. You brush off a blanket of thick moss and lichen from the ancient magical pattern carved into the earth. The essence of power wakes at your touch, bringing slight warmth to your fingertips. 4 black stone obelisks surround the ritual spot. You'll need to scrape off more overgrown decay to read the runic lettering engraved on their surfaces. I should probably have the right thing tracked, huh? Collect a drake fang from the swamp. Craft humors. Craft a charm. Get a death certificate from the leech. Right. Where is necromantic charm? Well, there's the humors. I can be humorous. Oh, that's so funny. What's this? Oh, pumpkin jack bone. Damn it! You try to be expedient. You think you know a guy. You think you know how to play a video game. And then they bamboozle you. They drag you right back on in. Alright, well. Okay, you know what? I'm right here. Never mind. We're going in here. I was going to teleport on out. But then I was at the aperture anyway. Nyong. Nyong. Well, I'm gonna need this, definitely. Oh yeah. We don't really know what to do with the gnomes yet either, huh? Those just kinda exist. Alright. How do I... Okay, yeah. Yeah. Alright, here's the bandit camp. So now I can make myself very spooky. Look how spooky I am. I'm so frickin' spooky. Can you believe how spooky I am, chat? Mending poultice. Nice.
Ah, sly old fox, how you manage to get your creaky bones past me grunts? Mooks must be getting fat round the waist to let you slip by so easy. Never too old to teach some youngins that hands are better left out of people's pockets. Next time I catch one of your thugs rooting for gold, they'll have to recount their fingers. Ain't afraid nothing, are you? Well, let me be the first to welcome you to our merry camp, though I suspect you didn't come just to scold us. What do you know about the ox who works the southern fields? He told me his family might have come through this way. Oh, yeah, we know all about the ox. We also might have seen their family is. But on the other hand, maybe we didn't. What's it to you? Listen up, you big lug. That information is just about the only thing stopping me from changing the whole lot of you into stinking chickens. Alright, Granny, no need to get upset. We was just playing games, you know. Yeah, we seen that family. Boy and his mum, if I remember, always walking in that big ox's shadow, always looking afraid of him, too. So you didn't kidnap them. Where are they now? You know, you remind me of me dear old ma. She didn't take no guff from no one, neither. She used to make the most delicious meat pies. I sure do miss her cooking. Me and the boys have been awful hungry lately. Thieving is hard work, and crime doesn't always pay. Say, do you know how to bake? I even got ma's pie recipe right here. Who knows, on a full stomach, I might even remember something about that missing family.
A humble pie? Really? Really? I need another crow leg. The dough. 2 moo milk. 2 moo milk. I gotta make a spicy do. Okay. Which will let me make the roast beast. So I need 2 moo milk. I need to get a bunch more corn, and I need to trap a crow. Sure. Why not? And I suppose it'll be too much to hope for. Alright. The evil turkey. I forgot about the evil turkey. I forgot that evil turkeys were a thing, my lordship. Alright, and there's a cricket in here that I can... Chat, these pumpkins are solid. Here, hold this. Be bamboozled. Alright. Pumpkin Jack bone get. I think I just needed the one. Alright. For the necromantic charm. Yeah. Yeah. And then I need to make this. Which in turn makes the necromantic charm. I need to go back to the other side of the world, though, to do my snipping. My snip. Do I just... Yeah. Although I'll use it up here, because up here will be, many. The many! Well, those are just changeling. I don't care about the changeling things right now. The changeling things have actually been pretty, whatever, all considered. Nope. Just put those down. Snip. And even though his friend was just there and disappeared, they're like, it's fine. There it is. I was like, I kind of need that, there crow feather. Snip. Since I'm here, might as well just do all the snipping. Maximum snip. Alright. Head south. Get milk. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. The turkey hive is up here, so if we can multi-turkey. Multi-turkey! Multi-turkey! Ow! What? I got its gizzard. Okay. Sure. Why not? Why not? I got nothing, chat. If I had something before, I definitely lost it. I don't, you know? Alright, cow. Alright. Make the dough. And then, yep, humble pie. Who knew it would be more than a figure of speech? True. True. Now, can I... Here's the big question. Do I need to make another spookums, or can I just go past them? Okay, it looks like I can just go past them now. Good. Don't do it. Alright. Good. Very good. Yep. Here it is. Fee-fi-fo-fum, I want a pie in me tummy tum-tum. Come on, then, have a helping. The bandit plunges his hand into the pie. Yikes. Grabbing a fistful. Yikes. He barks in delight as wet chunks of pie filling splatter out of his gob. Ah, delish. Just like how me ma used to make, but something's different. He picks a small black feather from between his yellow teeth. Oh. Is this crow? I figured you could do with a serving of humility. The gargantuan man's lips begin to quiver. Great watery tears well up in his beady eyes. What's the matter, dearie? Are the spices too strong? No, it ain't the spices. It's just... He deteriorates into great shuddering sobs that shake the camp. Ma always said I was a bad seed. Said I wasn't good for nothing but eating and thieving. But all I really wanted to do was... dance! I was gonna make the greatest dance troupe the world had ever seen. Had a name in my mind and everything. Picking the leaping pockets. But... I ain't been doing nothing but taking. Always taking. Oh, Ma was right. I am a bad apple. Come now, dry those eyes. You're not all that bad. He snorts a dangling glob of snot back into his nose. Yikes. You really think so? You gently reassure him with another helping of pie.
Of course not. You're going to tell me all about the Ox's family, aren't you?
Oh, alright. Well, you see, we've been spying on that ox for years now. Every full moon, he'd go out to his field all by his lonesome and piss everywhere. He'd howl at the sky, or what was it he'd say? Oh, yeah, he'd yell, "Abracacorn cob!" Oh. Then it always sounded like he got into an argument with someone, but there was never anyone else there except that creepy old scarecrow of his. You pat the sniffling rogue on his stubbly cheek.
That's a good lad. Maybe it's time to think about trading the daggers for dance shoes.
He stuffs more handfuls of the crumbling pie between his blubbering lips. Yes, I'll do it. I'll dance. Right. What? I'm sure we'll have a lovely time with seeing the future of Pick and the Leaping Pockets. It'll be a great time, chat. It'll be great. Well, I'm here, so might as well change the quit. Speaking to the Scarecrow. Alright. Hello, Scarecrow. How are you? Just eerie. Easy to see why the crows don't like this. True. Kind of look like a gourd. This eerie simulacrum of a human sways in the breeze. Its lumpy face seems to leer down at you as if expecting something. Abracacorn cob? The figure creaks against its pole as if its vegetative head twists to look at you. It takes a wheezing breath, expelling a moth from its mouth hole. Oh. Hello, Yad! Have you come to strike a deal with the great and magnanimous heart of his master?
No thank you. I'm involved in quite too many dark contracts with supernatural beings already.
Why then have you summoned me?
Has the Ox made a deal with you, perchance?
The Ox, why yes! The terrible trade, I say, but a deal is a deal.
What sort of trade? Does it have to do with his missing family?
Yes! He said he wanted to win pretty prizes, grow the best crops, said he would give up anything in the world. So he offered me his wife and son, and I'm not one to refuse a bargain like that.
Where are they? What did you do with them?
Don't worry, they're fine, but as long as I make the crops grow, they belong to me.
And if the crop should fail, your deal would be broken?
Ha! I am the great harvest master. My harvest will never fail.
We'll see about that. I better take a closer look at these prize-winning plants.
Alrighty then. Right, as soon as I get these little bits of clay. Because clay's pretty important. Alright. I'm looking. Withering can. Oh boy. These crops are robust, thriving beyond... Oh, alright.
Humph! These stalks don't look so sturdy to me. A good herbicide ought to shrivel these right up. That'll teach the Ox a lesson about proper agricultural practices. I'll need a sturdy vessel with enough to hold the poison, though. Maybe I can convince that vegetal fellow to give me that nice big watering can of his.
Sure. It's probably easily done.
Sounds like a plan to me.
So we just go north. Pretty sure. Big ol' north. Oh, dear Mr. Cricket, what were you doing there? Oi, can I have your watering can?
Well, hello again. Find anything about what that Ox up to? As a matter of fact, I have. It seems he traded his family to a turnip wizard or field genie or some other such nonsense.
Ah, you must mean the harvest master. That explains a lot, actually. Bad business to get mixed up with that sort of fellow. The farmer nervously wipes his brow with the back of his leafy hand. Not that I would know anything about that myself.
Listen, I don't have time to exchange farm gossip. I need to borrow your watering can over there.
Ah, I'd be happy to lend it to you, but unfortunately I still need it to grow my prize winning vegetable. You glance down at the fat head of cabbage bobbing gently against the blanket of big swaddling leaves. You think you may have heard a faint giggle coming from deep within the fronds. Why is the cabbage giggling?
Seems plenty big enough to me.
Ach, just you wait. My little baby is going to grow up and be a great big baby. It's going to be the belle of the ball at this year's festival. But if it were to say, grow a little bit faster, I suppose I wouldn't need my watering can at all. You swear the farmer winks at you, despite not being equipped with any eyes.
Does nobody here grow produce in an honest way? Let me take a look at the little tyke.
You look down at the fattest little cabbage you've ever seen. But if it gets your hands on that watering can, it could stand to be a little fatter. Cabbage Patch Kids? Well, I got the turkey gizzard stone.
Sick.
Crushed into a fine powder, the gizzard stone lends potent nutrients to the soil. Alright. The water. You spritz the cabbage with fresh, clear water while uttering a simple horticultural charm. The water beads like dewdrops before the leaves drink them up and brighten in color. Now I just need to craft a growth potion. I'm screaming. I'm screaming. Well. Time to get the moo milk.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Come here. You're not screaming, Stilly. You're streaming. I'm throwing you out the window, chat. All right, out the window. There. Do. Bring my baby to the Wunderbar. Yeah. Growth potion. You pop open the cork of the potion and sprinkle the bright liquid onto the cabbage's roots. The budding plant changes to a bright purple, then blue, then yellow. It suddenly goes rigid and shrinks to the size of a marble. Oh. The farmer gasps in horror as his precious baby disappears back into the earth. He turns to you, shoulders stiff and pitchfork in hand. He takes one step in your direction, but stops abruptly when a tremor shakes the ground. You look at your feet and watch deep cracks split the earth. Hold on to your hat, this one's gonna be big. You hear a booming giggle echo from deep in the ground. The vegetal farmer falls to his knees, clutching his hat to his chest. Oh, God. In an explosion of leafy greens and flying earth, the bouncing head of an enormous cabbage erupts into the field. The farmer reaches out to it shakily. My little baby.
Papa?
The farmer scrambles towards the big bubbling cabbage with open arms. My beautiful baby. Look at how you've grown.
See? With a little love and help from your friends, you're sure to win first prize after all.
Oh, I don't even care about that silly thing no more. Just look at how handsome my baby is. The two embrace, laughing and crying.
I guess you won't be needing that watering can anymore.
Please, help yourself. You've helped me more than enough. Oh, God. The happiest baby. Oh, to be a cabbage without a care in the world. True. It gurgles at you gleefully. Oh. It'll take some work to break through the scarecrow's magical boom, but you're confident in your mastery of poisons. Oh. Weird water, blight, and pumpkin jack bone. Well, pumpkin jack bone's going to require this, which is going to require this. And luckily, I thought ahead for just such an occasion. Weird water. Luckily, I can get away with it. What was the other thing? This thing. And I can make one of these too. Sick. Now we just gotta go mess up Jack.
Jack, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm on my way, Jack. You're gonna get right tussled.
No. Alright. Jack, where you at? There you are. Hey, look at this. Thanks, Jack. You little shit. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Okay. The Potion of Blight. You hold your breath and empty the poisonous vial into the container. The toxic fumes make your fingernails curl. Wait, my fingernails? Jesus. The weird water. A good amount of weird water will dilute the poison to keep it from eating straight through the metal can. Oh. I probably should have put that in first. And the pumpkin jack bone. Crush up the impish bone into a fine powder. This potent fertilizer will help spread the blight. You find a hefty stick to mix all the ingredients together inside the watering can. You know your work is done when the stick dissolves into mush in your hands. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. The withering can is ready. On my way to be a ne'er-do-well. Ba-ba-na-ba-ba-na. On my way to be a ne'er-do-well. Ba-na-na-na-na. Ba-ba-na-na-na. Oh, I told you made it. He raises his hoe and brandishes it at you menacingly. Eat ass. Wow, I'm a psycho. Now what? You watch the sickness spreading up the stalks to the very tips of the tallest leaves. Vivid green turns to diseased browns as the crops bend and droop. No, what is happening? Harvest Master, we had a deal. You promised my crops would never fail. Dreadfully sorry. Looks like my magic is broken. Not my fault. The ox throws himself to the ground, desperately raking the soil with his fingers. Wait, let's make a new deal, please. I sacrificed too much for this. A new deal? What is your offer? Anything you want. Just bring my precious crops back to me. Anything? This is acceptable. Worm-like roots suddenly wrap around the ox's feet and begin dragging him into the soil. What? I didn't mean. Oh. The dust settles over the spot where the ox stood, as if nothing had happened. Though the soil looks barren and diseased, a small sprout of leafy green catches your eye. Where the ox once stood, a green tendril has pushed its way through the earth. You watch a delicate blossom unfurl, revealing a stubborn, hard-shelled seed, the soul of the ox. What about the family? The scarecrow again stands motionless. Okay, well, not my problem anymore, I guess. Ain't that right, Chet? It just kinda... yeah. Harvest dude broke his pack, crops didn't come back. Well, you know... Oh, the family! Standing at the front gate, the ox's missing wife and son blink in confusion as if they had just burst forth from the earth itself. They probably did. Ma, what happened? Ah, welcome back. I suppose you don't remember much. He really did it, didn't he? That stupid festival prize was worth more to him than us. Where is he? Where is my husband? Don't fret. I've already set things straight. He won't be troubling you again. And you've got this nice fertile farm all to yourself now. My son and I worked ourselves to the bone for that horrible man. Thank you for lifting this curse. Just do me a favor and don't make any deals with suspicious scarecrows. Oh. 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 They're barely managing to keep hold of their tools. Don't worry now, child. We won't ever have to fear him again. True. True. So anyway, I teleported. Time to go home. Yay. Harvest dude broke his... Technically, the crops aren't back, yes. But... it is fertile. Which means he's technically... not a liar. And technically is the best kind of correct. Technically. Froggy! I need you, Froggy! Frog. I need you. Froggy. And then we do a little snip. Because these are big mucho importante. Oop, I accidentally murdered the crap out of that. And then this is a really weird place that for some reason gives me ectoplasm. So I'm just going to collect the ectoplasm while I'm here. The frog's escaping! Got him. Alright. Hey, dragon. How you doing? For you! Snip. There you go! Okay. And we need to get the death certificate still, so we'll go on over there. Take care of that. I don't suppose there's like a fast way there. No. No, it'd be too much to hope for a fast way. Oh well. It's fine. Doop, 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 doop. Let me in. Let me in. Remember to always cover your mouth when you cough. True. True. Hey, Leech. Shadowy doctor prowls among the cots, eyeing the weakest patients with dark hunger. She snaps a quivering tentacle at you as you approach. Not a step closer. Who knows what sorts of disgusting maladies you might be carrying. Yes, yes. I'm a pox-ridden wretch, I know, but I need a death certificate from you. Specifically of the short-bearded man we spoke about. His wife is in no condition to roll her chair through the swamp, so she's asked me to collect it for her. I don't simply give out death certificates to anyone claiming to be someone's aunt, grandmother, or friend. This is a legitimate operation. She turns her back to you and rummages through a nearby medicinal closet. Now, where has that serum got to? Don't tell me we're already out. What's the matter? Out of stock? It's a shame you don't have the time to go out yourself. She tenses at your continued presence. What are you getting at? Medicine for that death certificate. I think that's a fair trade, don't you? You would barter when people's lives are on the line? Fine. You'll have your paperwork, you filthy degenerate. Clearly too angry to speak with you, she shoves a list of required medicinal supplies in your hands. Alright, dragonfly wings and mending poultice. Okay. Easily done. 1 and the 2. Alright, and now I just need the dragonfly poultices, which will utilize these. Easily done. Though the fetch quest having a fetch quest having a fetch quest is getting vaguely old. I'm not surprised, I'm just, annoyed. Can I just, like... Eh? Alright. I guess I only needed the 1. But sure. Back we go! At least we got the 2. I couldn't remember if we got 1 or 2 wings. So I'm... Yeah. Happy. Happy! Oof! True. Alright, bending poultices. The leech stuffs the poultice into an unsanitary-looking cabinet without a second glance. Dragonfly wing. The leech takes the wings with a surprisingly delicate touch and lays them out carefully along the surface of a clear shelf. Alright. And then the skeeter schnoots. The leech inspects the barbs before placing each of them carefully into a velvet-lined container alongside other excruciating-looking instruments. I've run your errands, now I really must insist on that death certificate. There's no need to get prickly. I have your papers right here. The leech extends her moist arm and thrusts a poorly written note into your hands. You shake the mucus from the paper and try to decipher the loopy, illegible scribbles. You're not even sure that the leech spelled the poor man's name right, but you suppose it's better than nothing. Fa! Next time I need a doctor's note, I'm better off forging the signature myself. You crumple the note into a tight roll for safekeeping. Alright. So how is this going to get back at the leech for being a psycho? Is now the question on my mind. You know? Do 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 do. Yep. Necromantic charm. You place the token of undeath into the basin. It flutters like a candle for a moment before the shadowy umbra of the obelisk snuffs it out. Oh. Apothecary humors. You fill the bowl with an offering of anatomic liquids. The fluid slowly disappears as if being drained by some unseen thirst, until only the wet residue remains. Drake Fang. You drop the sharp reptilian fang. I just reached into his mouth and ripped his fang out? I thought it was like a scale or something. Or a spike. I don't know. Fang into the stone basin with a heavy clunk. It spins like a top, emitting a high-pitched whine before shattering into a fine white dust. Ominous. Death certificate. The humid swamp air has made the paper of the death certificate soft and damp. As you drop it in the bowl, it decomposes before your eyes until nothing is left. With the final offering accepted, the obelisks surrounding the circle begin to hum. You can hear a strange melody playing through their discordant tones. The carvings on the ground burn with renewed energy, driving away the overgrowth. You're quick to step away as you feel a vacuous force pull at the circle's center. I suppose that's done the trick. Let's see what the writing has to say for itself now. You rotate your head to read the glowing letters on the edge of the circle. Place the vessel of the deceased, yada yada. Recite the evocation of necrodermis, blah blah. Apply the canoptic ointment. Right. Seems straightforward enough. All I need to do now is go fetch the body of that poor fool husband. He should be here in the swamp somewhere. Right. Search the swamp for the husband's body. Right. Right. The whole swamp. The entire swamp. The incredible entire... What about the troll? What about Senior Troll? Can I just be like, hey, yo, you seen a dead body? Do you want to? Oh. Okay. I'm not really sure what I was expecting, but okay. Alright. Well, there is this. This must be where the nurse has been dumping the surplus of corpses. I'll need to take a closer look at each one to find the right fellow. Similar, perhaps, but not the right body. This isn't it. Unfortunate, nonetheless. This isn't the right one. Not the husband, this one. Nope. This poor soul doesn't fit the description. Where on earth is that stinking body? You'd think I'd be able to find him among the dead here. You watch a particularly bloated fly land on the rotting hand poking out of the mud. Its disgusting proboscis probes at the withered flesh. Whoa! Two globular red eyes slowly unglue themselves and swivel to boggle at the insect. A huge slime-covered tongue lashes out and pulls the hapless fly into a gaping, toothless maw, along with most of the sunken corpse. No, I need that! Well, I suppose that explains where my misplaced man went. Wait, I need that. Wait a minute. He's huge! Much larger than conventional witchy familiar. Hi. Can it be? There's a lovely young morsel wandered its way into my palace. You call this filthy bog a palace? He throws his head back, shaking the swamp with burbling laughter. Smaller frogs and newts scurry out of the way to avoid being crushed by his enormous bulk. Wouldn't you? This place is a veritable bounty of insects. And my subjects have such healthy appetites that they all grow big and strong.
I'd eat you too, but that head of yours looks much too hard. I much prefer my food to be nice and tender. Look, you wouldn't perchance have seen an old man pass through here, have you, about yea high, full beard, deadish? The frog taps his fingers against a log, grinning an impossibly large grin. Oh, yes, I do believe I've seen the chap. He had such a delectable aroma, and fall off the bone ribs. But I'm sorry to say that once something goes down the hatch, it never sees the light of day again. We'll see about that. I'm sure I can come up with some just desserts for you. The frog rolls his eyes around and around as if daring you to try something. I need to make him shit himself, of course. Fortunately for me, I have some just desserts remaining in order to make him shit himself. Here you go, bud. You wrap a juicy-looking grub around the medicinal tablet and offer it up to the Frog King. Your Majesty, I really must find the whereabouts of that gentleman. Perhaps this small tribute will persuade you to loosen your tongue? The frog gulps down the tantalizing meal without a thought. Oh. Ah, a delectable gift. Thank you, my pretty. Now, I already told you where... His nostrils flare for a moment. Then he sneezes, sending specks of wet mucus flying. The frog's throat suddenly expands, filling with gas. The belch that erupts from his lips resonates so loudly that the entire swamp ceases its buzzing. You avert your eyes, but the noise and smell of the frog's explosive eruption almost knocks you off your feet. Damn, this game really be out here. Great Glinda's ghost! What a stench! The frog wobbles on its legs, looking thoroughly emptied. He teeters before rolling his huge body back into the swamp with a thunderous splash. He shit himself to death. You spot the slippery body of the husband floating in the bog water. Luckily, he seems to be missing some bits and pieces, so he should fold up quite nicely. Ah, yes, of course. With some snapping and squeezing, you manage to get him down to a transportable size. Right. Well, that was... Yeah. The Circle of Power's way in rating for its purpose. With considerable effort, you unfold the husband's decaying body from your satchel and slap it down in the middle of the circle. Invisible shackles wrap around the corpse's limbs and pull it, spread-eagled against the ground. Strange mist rises from the obelisks, casting everything in a sickening green light. Slowly but surely, the corpse begins to levitate off the ground. It rotates to face each obelisk one by one. Oh, get on with it! I haven't got all day. You give the rotating head a good kick as it passes by you. Oh. He's a bit more tree-like now, too. With a gasp of stale air, the body drops to the ground. Suddenly it bolts upright. Ugh! Reanimated husband. Still withered, still waterlogged, but spry beyond these outward appearances. Oh. Well, hello there. You caused me a lot of trouble, you know that? The reanimated corpse claws at his throat. Oh, sorry. Wait a moment. Near your feet, you see a disembodied tongue flopping around on the ground like a worm. You scoop it up and quickly toss it into the man's gaping mouth. Though he moves his jaw, his lurching voice seems to emanate from someplace beyond. Murderer! What? I am not. You were quite dead when I found you. No! Leech! Murdered! My... He clutches at his hollow chest, as if trying to feel his heart beating. Gave my plague! Drained my blood! Leech! Murdered others! He swings a limp arm toward the body-filled bog. I knew there was some awful stink about that sick house. What sort of doctor infects her own patients? Check her office! Find proof! Don't you worry, I'll make sure that parasite gets what's coming to her. But you should head back home. Your wife is worried half to death about you. He turns and looks longingly over his shoulder. You can hear his vertebrae popping. Yes, I late. Mungo Ponder, game of life.
As he shambles off into the choking mist, he gives you a crooked nod of thanks. Right. Well, we're almost there, and the stream's going a little bit longer than I'd like. But we're going to finish it. We're going to get this last soul, chat. Hopefully we don't have to do anything too roundabout to get the last ingredients for whatever I'm going to do to this lychee baby. Blech. Look. Yep. While the leech is busy with her patients, you rifle through the contents of the various cabinets of her office. Somehow she doesn't notice you do this despite hating you profusely. Mostly dried herbs and potions. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. That is until you notice a suspicious-looking bookcase set against the wall. The books are all fake, just chopped down spines glued to a solid plank. Your fingers race across the medical titles and quickly find a loose volume. With a click of a switch, the whole bookcase swings open to reveal a secret compartment. Your heart jumps at the sight. Racks upon racks of bottled blood are arranged like fine wines. Each vessel meticulously catalogs the name, description, and age of its source. It looks like the thirsty slug's been sapping the living for years. On a nearby table, you spy a decanter half filled with ruby red liquid. You wonder whose blood it contains. A dash of salt would remind that slimy worm that there's worse things out there than bloodsuckers. Salt? Salt? Have I seen salt? Do I make salt? How do I salt? When do I salt? How do I salt? Oh, right. Spirit salt. Right. It is salt in the name, I guess. It technically counts, I guess. Theoretically. You sprinkle a generous amount of embalming salts collected from the graves of the leech's victims into the decanter. Poetic, though. As the salt dissolves into the bloody cocktail, you hear the telltale squelching of the good doctor's approach. Fling salt all over the room. Yeah, you know, just throw it everywhere. What are you doing? Can't you see this is my private office? I already helped you enough, so there's no reason you ought to be here. She hastily shuffles you out of the room. Now get out! This place is only for the sick. You're certainly right about that. You walk just out of sight before doubling back to hide behind a withered get-well bouquet. You peer at the vexed leech as she slithers around her office, checking every cabinet and locker for tampering. She mutters something explicative about nosy old women. Satisfied, she sighs with relief and reaches to pour herself a glass from the tainted decanter. Ah, that addition of black fever adds a certain nutty quality. Maybe it will pair well with an infusion of peat moss palsy in the next batch. She takes a sip, waiting just a moment before throwing her head back and guzzling it all down. Lovely. Sharp flavor. Full body, too. Suddenly, the leech snaps to attention. Her limbs dart out, writhing with uncontrollable gestures. She stabilizes herself against the table as sweat pools on her brow. The decanter shatters against the floor in an explosion of glass. What's happening? The leech spasms as the tendrils of ghostly spirits begin to suck the moisture from her body. You watch as she dwindles in size, shrinking like some horrible raisin. Oh. You inspect the mummified worm, pressing it between your fingers lightly. Drained by the very spirit she was supposed to be healing. In your fingertips, you make out the faintest of heartbeats, the soul of the leech. Mine now! The souls of the bear, leech, snake, and ox jostle in your satchel with fearful energies. That's that, then. I better get these back home to the goat before he ransacks the rest of the place. And while that is true, that's going to be it for me, chat. Next stream, we continue our soul gathering, because I think he said there was 12. And we just got the 4. So next time, more. But we are going to teleport back. Time to go home. So hope you all enjoyed. And I will see you all next time for more Wytchwood. Have a lovely evening, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.